All right. We should be live. Chat, if you want to let us know how the audio is. When I tried to listen back, it sounded a bit funky. So we're going to do an introduction of the guests here. And yeah, we'll go from there. So first of all, I'm Crimson. You know who I am. If you don't, what are you doing here? No, I'm sorry. And then we have, first of all, we have Tio, aka TJ, aka Snoskin. He's one of my good friends. TJ, say hello.
Hello.
TJ is a big fan of ships. He actually sent one of the ships in a lot not too long ago. Second, we have TJ. Someone's like, Michael's liking your ship already. Next, we have DLD, or Dead Lady Death. That is my girlfriend Yasmin. I definitely didn't run out of friends and have to constrict her, or constrict. Say hello, Yasmin.
Hello.
She's currently eating, so ignore that. And then finally, we decided to get him in here since he does a bit of work on the Discord. We got Binary. Say hello, Binary.
How's it going?
Oh, Jesus Christ. He found out how to use the voice changer, so... So just let us know if it sounds a bit funky. So anyway, we're going to start real quick with some, like, asterisks. So we're going to be looking at all of the ships. There's 19 total ships. Now, there was more initially, but sadly I had to cut some because I waited till, like, the very last minute, and then I realized that they were too big. So very apologies to anyone that their ship didn't make it. Also, after we're going to look at the ships, and we're going to kind of give them a brief review like I do before, normally in my videos, but we're not going to do it like a big teardown, just because otherwise we'll be here till tomorrow. After we have looked at all 19 ships, all of the judges, us four, are going to basically pick ours. And then there is a channel on the Discord that's going to be called Ship Voting. We're going to pull the 4 ones we choose, and then there's going to be the remaining 15. And then the channel will go live, and you guys will be able to basically vote. And yeah, the one thing I will say is only vote once. The way Discord is kind of stupid, we could only do like polls in groups of, what was it, 10 binary?
Yeah, I got it in 10 right now.
Okay, so only vote in one of the polls. So like, don't vote in both of them. So whichever ship you like, that might be the only beard in Starfield that works. Which beard? My guy? Oh yeah, he's pretty pencily. But anyway, so we're going to start into it. So, also, I will say, if you see your ship in there, do not mention it. We want to keep this as, like, anonymity as possible. Because, you know, we have some more kind of pro builders than most, so we don't want to have any favoritism. So if you see your ship, try and refrain, be like, that's my ship! And then, obviously, after the voting is done, there'll be 24 hours. So if you're watching this live, you can vote after the stream. If you're watching this after, make sure to go and basically check it. Anyway, let's start off.
Hey, I'm just gonna say every ship is mine.
Fair enough, teacher. Also, I can't hear because so if the audio in game sounds too loud. This is entry number 1 here. So you guys can all see this, can't you? And by everyone, I mean DJ, Binary, Yasmin. You guys have the stream pulled up, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got it on my Xbox here.
Alright, nice.
Definitely.
This, that sounds like a shit show. What sounds like a shit show? So this is entry number 1. We've got a very heavy tile vessel. I like the color scheme. Hello there, Agamemnon. So, as you can see, a lot of tile. Got some Deimos pieces. Oh yeah, the Discord makes voting a bit of a shit show, so I need to pray that you guys don't vote multiple times. I'm pretty sure we can see who votes, so if somebody votes twice, we will probably only take their first vote, so just please try not to.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through it. I'm watching.
Yeah, he's gonna watch all of them, okay. So this is the first one, so we're gonna take a quick run. So, real quick, actually, before we start properly, so the requirements for this, which a lot of people were initially kind of a bit about, but then we started to like it. The requirements are... Let me open it up. So the ship has to be an A-class exploration vessel that's built for not only exploring space, but also planets. It has a max size of 50 meters and 30 meters wide, which that confused some people. I do apologize. Basically, it means that it's 25 meters from the middle to the front and back, and then 50 meters from the middle to the left and right. It's going to be judged on 3 factors, which currently, like now, is technically that whole part is redundant, but we will be looking at that part. And then finally, it has to have an observation deck of some point. So yes, this is the first ship. So we're gonna check it out. This is entry number 1. I forget. I have them all written down, but I forget who made most of these ships, which is kind of good in my head because it means So first of all, we've got in here, we've got the workshop, which I feel like is a nice touch. We've also got the docking port. It's nice having the entryway. What do you guys think so far? Well, give me just come on now, so I'm not talking to my own.
I'm gonna say I didn't like the workshop right at the entrance.
Well, your opinion is redundant, TJ, because on this channel we like. I'm joking. You're on the big screen, Crimson. Who's on the big screen?
Well, it said you.
An observation deck is basically like an area where you can kind of like peer out into space and or get a good look of thing. It's basically just a room with lots of windows. These, not necessarily in the order of which they arrived, because some of them I did later. Right, so this is the observation, or not the observation deck. Next we have a little infirmary. Andrea's currently taking a shit. I quite like that. This ship kind of seems more of the like science exploration vessel as opposed to some of the other ones which are more militarized. We're gonna check some of these rooms. So we got a little docking, or just a little room here. We got a view. I don't believe that is the observation deck. And then we got another room here. So there's gonna be a little delay, obviously, for everybody watching this, but especially to the 3 people accompanying me. I will stop. We've got a little all-in-one kind of... Oh, we got some weights here. Just, yeah. And then we have... Surprisingly, a lot of people went with Tayo for, like, the designs, which is pretty interesting. Is there 2 workshops
Just
on this?
neon superiority, you know?
Neon's trash. Yeah, there's 2 workshops. That's my fault. If any of the ships are, like, slightly, like messed, it's all me, so I do apologize. Although bonus points, we got the chair from Facebook Marketplace. Oh, we got a nice little food there. That's the world's longest fork. What the fuck? So we're gonna climb up and we're gonna check the this is
Where's
another...
the spork?
Where's the spork? What did you say to you?
The spork.
Oh, spork, okay. And we got... I don't know if this is the observation deck for this vessel, but it definitely kind of does the job of being able to observe things. We're going to head up. Is this one more? Oh. And then we have the... we have the control station. And then finally, we have the bridge. So we're going to take it off, and we're going to basically do a little slide, and then we're going to briefly, kind of once we get airborne, we're just going to kind of check the observation deck, which I'm assuming is that bottom area. So there's a little... What are you guys thinking so far, Nate? What's your initial thoughts on our first entry?
Yeah, when I saw
The
the
color's
back
pretty
of it.
solid.
Okay, well, let's not all talk at the same time. Alright, TJ, you give your thoughts first.
Yeah, when I saw the back of it, I kind of like it, actually.
Okay, so initially you were hesitant, but now you like it. Okay, Binary, what do you think?
Looks pretty good.
Alright,
I like the color scheme.
yeah, colors.
The entryway has a lot of space coming in, too, which is nice. It's not, like, cluttered.
Yeah, that's gonna get really
You also
obnoxious.
got your party overlay on, by the way.
Oh, do my bad. Let me leave the party. Dude, this is such a shit show. I apologize. What did you think, Yasmin?
I like it. It's my favourite colour, so...
Alright, nice. Alright, so weapon-wise, even though it is an exploration vessel, we still have weapons. So we've got your particles and our missiles. Now we're going to really quickly jump out of the cockpit. And we're going to check out the view. I like the toothpaste color scheme. Hey, you know, you gotta stay fresh in space.
Get them pearly whites going.
So this is the kind of the Ooh, that's a nice view. So this is our observation deck. So all in all, very nice. We're gonna get a quick little kind of a... I quite like the layout of the back of it. It's very I feel like it's very like stable. Like it has those like 3 engines which give it a bit more kind of like mobility or stability. Anyway, that was entry 1. We're now going to load the save to entry number 2. My
Wings
game,
looked detachable.
the wings, that could have been a feature. Very much close theme you see in sci-fi shows used for medical transport ships. Agamemnon, I'm not sure if that's your ship or not, but if it is, try and refrain from letting people know. Just keep. I don't know if it is. Actually, I should probably bring up so I know exactly who the ship's. Actually, no, I won't because it'll be more fun that way. Now loading number 2. TJ, do you mind?
No.
You'll have to forgive TJ. Okay, just making sure Agamemnon. Very similar to the responders' colors. Yeah, no, I did. These loading screens are now people see this game. See this chair real quick. Wait. Weirdly, I don't know why, but every one of these ships, I made them and came over here after running around the world. I landed here at exactly 6 a.m. So. All right. Now there we go. Oh, actually, that's fair. Yeah, the Fallout 76 responders, right? So we're gonna exit stage. Where's the door? This is the door. Perfect. This is entry number 2. And entry number 2, we'll check it out here. This is a very Hope techy vessel. Quite like this one. Yeah, I like this one. I like the color scheme.
I like this one.
I also like the landing gear on it. Like, it gives a very kind of, like, something that can land on the water. What's your opinion, Binary? You're quiet, mister.
The offset cockpit's pretty unique.
Yeah, it is. Jesus Christ, that's good. We've got a lot more, like, a lot more room on this vessel. The offset, I do like the offset cockpit, you're correct. Alright, we're gonna enter. It also has a bigger, this uses the Hope Tech kind of, the bay, so like you could fit like easily fit like one of them American pickup trucks in here, or like 6 of the European variants. Who needs legs? Did I break my legs already? Right, so again, TJ, you're gonna probably be triggered, but this is kind of the general gist of people who play Starfield go with this kind of layout of having their workshop close to everything. It's got some the workshop here. Or a Warthog. Warthog could fit too. That is very true. And then we have the door here on the left. Nice view of the middle. Very nice. That one. We've got a computer room here, which is quite nice. I quite like these computer rooms just because they break up the room a bit. Is there no smoking? Oh no. And then if we head over this way, I think the observation deck on this one might be on the roof. We'll see. We head up here. Yeah. This is the... What is this room? Oh, this is the science lab? Okay, so this science lab, I think this is supposed to be the observation deck, which I quite like. I like the idea of the science lab also being the observation deck. We've got Andrea. She's working hard. Yeah, well, she's working hard. Yeah, Hope Tech...
It seems pretty cluttered.
Well, that's Hope Tech for you. Hope Tech is like very kind of... It's like function over form. Also, we've got a little room here. What the heck? Why is there a plate?
Well, someone got slapped by that.
Yeah. We got some nice beds here. As you can see, more utilitarian is Hope Tech. Hope Tech's like Binary and Yasmin and maybe TJ. Oh, this is fully stocked. God damn. Okay. We got some beer and some orange juice. But Hope Tech's kind of like motto is trucks in space. So that's where like the kind of the vibe comes from. Now if we head...
Lakon going on?
Pretty much it's Lakon. And then if we go across here, and we go up... Oh, that's a... Ignore me looking at Sarah's ass. And I believe that Yeah, this is the... I really love Home Tech cockpits. It gives me a kind of a Pelican mixed with a Bumblebee vibe, which I quite like.
I prefer the Stroud.
Stroud Eklund, yeah. Stroud Eklund's not too bad. I mean, I don't mind the Hope Tech. I like the, I quite like the Hope Tech living quarters. So we're gonna take her off, see how she performs. Right, yeah, that's fine. I quite like the asymmetry is cool, but I like the kind of the wide frame of it. The fact that it's, I feel like it needs more stable.
Hell of a view from here.
Right, so we're gonna point a little bit to the left. Yeah, we're gonna point to the left. That. We're gonna hop off and check the. One thing I like, a little side note, all of the different kind of cockpits have like different animations. Hope Techs are very kind of bare minimum. Also, you got some. I think binary. Are they subwoofers? You might know. I don't know why we'd have subwoofers on a spaceship, but.
I feel like that's not a subwoofer.
Nah, it's 100% subwoofer. Alright,
But I put them in, you know?
I quite like this. I like the science lab kind of being here. It is cluttered, but I think that's one of the appeals of it, you know. Also a cactus there, which is nice. So what's everyone's opinion so far on entry number 2?
Yeah. My favorite so far.
Your favorite so far? Okay, TJ, we're only 2 in. Pace yourself, please. What do you think, Binary?
I'm not a huge fan of the design personally, but it's pretty functional.
Okay, nice. What about you, Yasmin? What do you think?
I like it. It looks mean.
It looks mean, like you. Okay, nice. All right, now we're gonna load entry number 3. What weapons to the ship? Oh, I should check that. I do apologize. The thing is, I will say weapons are quite primary, but I definitely will. Because initially, when like my version of like an exploration vessel, you
I'm
can
sorry
be.
about that. I'm just tired.
I'm lost already. If you ask Binary, when it comes to like exploration stuff, I'm very friendly. I made peace with the Thargoids in Elite Dangerous. So, like, weapons are very kind of, like, you know... But I do understand it, you know, you need to keep safe. The weaponry, we have laser weapons. I believe they're the Dragon. Yeah, we got the Dragon EMs. Let me just really quickly look. Yep, we have the Singe 4 megawatt lasers and the nullifier. So, all in all, I quite like... Whoa, does that actually work?
I like that the docking port is right underneath the cockpit. It'd be easier to line up in space. Not that you actually do that in Starfield, but
That's one of the kind of the pros of Hope Tech is they're very much like that. All right, now on to entry number 3. I don't mind like asymmetric. I think it can be quite well. Loading. So far, TJ has cast his vote and he pretty much likes that one. Interesting. I feel like you're going purely off of the color scheme, aren't you, TJ?
No.
Oh, okay, shock.
Might be my impaired brain because of lack of sleep.
Okay, well you gotta fight through the power while we these loading screens.
You mean power through?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Alright, so now we're gonna chair.
Take credit for your thoughts, as they say.
Chair, we got that. See, I'm refraining from going outside to wait because when I was trying to take screenshots earlier, my game kept crashing. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, we're gonna wait 4 hours. Okay. Entry number 3. If I can get up. Every time I see that auto saving, my head's like, no, don't crash, please.
Hello,
Right.
excellent to see you.
Oh, of course it's foggy. I'll ignore the fog. This is entry number 3. I quite like this one. I like the color scheme. It gives me kind of submersible vibes, which I quite like. Also, it looks
It's
very
a lot bigger
buoyant.
than the Submersible, though.
Well, yeah, but it's a spaceship.
But I know that.
Your game freezes. I quite like it. We got those Slane Aerospace engines. Very nice.
I like those engines.
Yeah, they're very nice
Like
engines.
mine.
Yeah, they probably are the engines you use.
They look very engine-y.
Adding a lot to the conversation. Alright, so let's head. I really like the bridge. This is, you talk about Lakon, Charlie, or Lakon. You talk about Lakon, Barry, this is some, what is that glowing? So random light. There we go. So this one has a built-in wheelchair ramp and a step if you want to test if you're still paralyzed.
You found the fatal floating ship. Floating light.
And here we have the workshop. This is the Strat workshop, which is quite nice. And then if we head up one more, we have we have off to the right here. We have there's a control station here. Sarah's looking busy. And then over here we have living quarters. Andrea's looking
Eager
busy
to
too.
help, if I can.
And then hello there, Matthew. How goes it?
To make a joke.
No, resist the urge, TJ, to get my cancel. And then we have an infirmary here, which is always nice to have on a spaceship. You know, you never know, especially when you're out, you know, like exploring in the wilds of space. And then if we go this way, we have the docking port here, and then we have, I believe this is the observation deck. Although the bridge also does a good job of that. Quite nice. Got the docking port, and then here's where it gets nice. This is where, like, anytime anyone uses these bridges, I love it. Got the cockpit here. I really love this cockpit. Very like Lakon. The only thing I don't like is these chairs. Your crew will sit here and chat away to you. So what's your guys' initial kind of first reaction? TJ?
Yeah,
I look pretty sleek. No?
Are you called TJ Binary?
Yeah, binary. What the hell?
Maybe.
So what do you think, TJ?
I like the color scheme and the fact that it's strong.
Liftoff looks good. All systems go.
What do you
I think that the way the side pieces are like kind of mirrored to each other look really nice, especially with the little thrusters when they take off. Kind of has a submersible kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Looks
And then what do
peaceful
you
from up
think?
here, doesn't it?
I like it. It's different. I
It's
like the
different.
skin.
I like, yeah. All right, and we're gonna check the. Oh, I should check the weapons. I keep forgetting the weapon.
Favorite so far.
It's gonna be with every ship. She's like, yeah, I like this one. It's very nice. All right, let's check the weapons. We have some particles and some missiles. Nice. Let me let's. I'm guessing when you said farmer cockpit, were you referencing the fact that most people that fly Lakons in Elite Dangerous are farmers, because that's accurate, or were you just talking about it looks like a combine harvester? Like this, nice views. All right, that was entry number 3. I think it looks really cool. It also kind of like looks like something, even though like it looks like something that could land on water, with those kind of like curved pieces, and just how kind of, you know, big it is. Also, I personally, I feel like with exploration vessels, I like having the docking port on the top, because I feel like if like a ship crash lands, you have that kind of, you know, like area where you can exit the vessel if you get stuck. Alright, so that was, what was it? That was 3, yeah? On to 4 now.
I'm hungry.
Oh my god. Welcome, Jeremy. Just like, normally you're like drinking your energy drink. Get some of your Monster. Not Monster. Well, let's burn. Yeah, there you go.
I'm not gonna open any of those now.
Bum, bum, bum. Alright. Yasmin, tell us a joke. Entertain us.
I don't know any jokes.
Ha ha ha! Funny! Ha 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 ha! Thank you. Anyway, let's sit real quick. This is entry number 4. Oh, we got that. I love that.
It's too late for a joke.
Alright, let's wait 4 hours. This is very what was I gonna say? I would have I kind of wish I did it like I didn't have to do load screens. I do apologize. It's very shammed or half-heartedly done, but it's partly because I didn't have the money to build 10 ships in one go. That would have been pricey. All right, and here we go.
That was like a skill issue.
What is this one? Okay. Ooh, I like the color scheme. This is a mix of Tayo and Stroud Ecklet. We got those Tayo pieces. Very nice. We got some merging in place. I always like seeing some merging. It looks a bit funky, not having back legs, but you know. Yeah, TJ, so it was like,
Is in the front.
yeah, it's very heavy. People say am I breaking my legs? I can't hear, by the way. I can't hear gameplay, so I do apologize if I break my legs. I like it though. I like the merging, the use of putting the engine seat. I don't know, for you guys that don't know this. So the engines are basically like inside another piece to kind of give it a bit more texture. Sunshine, I don't know if you missed it or not, but just because we're trying to make this as kind of like anonymous as possible. If your ship does come up, don't like let people know it's your ship, because we want to keep it yeah, as Agamemnon says, names aren't being revealed. It's just all I will say I do like the color. All right, in we go. All good, all good. This is entry number 4.
Oh, no, you fucked up.
Yeah, delete his ship. Kick him from the channel. Alright, so we have, as you can see, there's a binary you probably noticing because you were saying about Hope Tech being a bit cluttered. Stroud Eckland is way more kind of sterile and nice looking. We've got this is the science lab. We got, how is that a sphere toy? That's not a sphere. Anyway, we got a nice view there.
Looks like gumballs.
Gumballs. Was it Skyrim that had the bug where you could hold a plate up against something and walk to a wall? Oh, we got another science lab here, double science lab. If it has double, if it has like double objects, it's probably my fault when I was building it. So yeah, that's probably why it has 2. Also, it's radioactive waste. That's always good. And over here we have an infirmary, very nice. Yeah, there was Skyrim the wooden plate. Yeah, I remember that. Very sciencey. We've got some oxygen tanks there. Can I pick them up? Aha. Set that down safely. And then, yeah, we'll pretend I know what that means. And we have another workshop. This is, yeah, this is tile. Okay, make sure it's tile. And then we have the top floor, which is our observation deck. So we got a lot of windows on this one. I like the observation deck being on the top. We've got the docking board at the back, which is very nice. And then this is a tile living quarters. Got some nice little beds. I love how like you have like little curtains. You know, also why is there a double bone there? And then we have the captain's quarters with
Is
some
that a
more.
Skyrim reference?
The double bone.
Yeah. You know the mammoth bone? Why
Oh, it could be, but that's your reach in there, Tita. And then we have, why you guys both sat there waiting for me? That's not creepy at all. We have the Tayo cockpit, which it looks nice, but it definitely
Yes.
kind of like,
And just what is on your mind at this
I
moment?
don't know what you're saying. Oh, I have subtitles.
Empty.
See, that's the thing. Like, it looks very, that's one of the issues I have with the Tayo cockpits. Is like, it looks cool, but like, it feels like I'm flying like I'm the chauffeur, you know? Alright, so let's take off. I really like the color scheme of this one. Yeah, that makes sense.
Dust off.
I like the bottom, the kind of that buoyancy on the bottom. It kind of makes you think this ship could land in water. Third ship. Well, all ships can technically land in water once.
Orbit stabilized.
That's right.
So we're gonna weapon-wise, we've got laser weapons. Yeah, so we got a nice mix of weapons there. We're gonna go and get a nice little view. So this is nice views. We got a lot more. Okay, I was like, did I forget to check the ceiling lights or the ceiling? Well, there's no other ship. That would be kind of cool, Jeremy, having like a Mass Effect style. It's like commanding. What was it you say? Mass Effect 1, TJ?
XO has the bridge.
Yeah, XO Presley stands relieved. Alright, so this was entry number 4. What's your guys' initial impression? We'll start with Yasmin this time.
Yeah, I think it's alright. I like the amount of windows and viewing points.
Yeah, it's quite good. What do you think, Binary?
The boxy style is not my thing, and the inside kind of looks like a hospital, but I guess it's kind of fitting with the red and white going on, you know?
That's fair. To be fair, the interior is not like we can't choose the interior necessarily. That's just Tayo for you. They're very sterile. What do you think, TJ?
I'm gonna agree with Binary. The shape of it is not my thing.
Okay, okay.
I feel like it's a bit bulky.
Bit bulky, fair enough. Bit like yourself
But
these
it's
days,
like
TJ.
colours. But
I'm joking. What was that? Was that number
Wanna
4? No. No, Binary's
What
not
do you like?
echoing. Binary has a voice changer on because he's trying to be different. What was that? Was that number 4? Okay, number 5.
he's the special.
How dare you?
All right, number 5. Yeah, Binary is Binary. Valid. He's trying to be like anonymous. It's like, remember the one time we were streaming on your channel, Binary, and you like doxed yourself? You like started calling out your credit card information?
Like, I'm gonna order this to this address. Oh, that's my house.
Alright, this is entry number 5. No, he doesn't have a voice mask. He just has a voice changer mod thing for Discord. He's trying to be. Ooh, we have hit 30 concurrent viewers. Concurrent viewers. I like.
Alright, it's time for me to go.
Sounds like a mouse on crack. He kind of acts like a mouse on crack, to be fair.
I mean, there's a chipmunk mod, you know? It could be worse.
Oh, V for Vendetta? Oh, yeah, that's okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, as a Canadian, his accent's not very distinct. I always bully him because he doesn't sound Canadian.
As a Canadian from Street, insert street name here.
Alright, so this is entry number 5. Yeah, thank you, TJ, thank you. I knew I brought you here for some reason.
Well, someone's gotta be able to count to 5.
Oh, I like this one now. This one's quite cool. So the initial designer, I can't remember if it was their intent But I kind of made a joke about how those like side pieces, they're like cargo, were like added as like the buoyancy, and they kind of went with it. So I think that's the intention. You can see there, it's quite nice. It's also very, it's very stable, which I quite like. I like ships. I feel like ships when you're like entering a planet's atmosphere. It's handy to have ships that are wide so they can disperse the heat on the off chance that, let's say, their engines don't slow them down enough. Because obviously in the Starfield universe, we...
Like you can dump the cargo.
If need be, yeah, that makes sense too. Because obviously in Starfield,
Kinda
all the
looks a little
planets... What are you saying, man?
Looks a little bit like reactive armor almost.
It does, yeah, it does. See, I feel like obviously in Starfield, all the planets, like, we can't, like, land on the planets, obviously, but I know that, like, in Elite Dangerous, some planets are very hard to land on. Like, what was that one planet binary where, like, landing in it with the anacondas, like, dangerous as hell?
Oh.
Well, I went on an expedition for some guy with cancer or whatever, and it was like a charity stream. But there was this planet I landed on. I had a gravity of 5.
Yeah.
Like, Anaconda tried to land, and he hit the ground like a rock and just blew up.
Go out again.
Why? Why do you want me to go out again?
The thing on top of the cockpit looks like a railgun.
Oh, let me check that. That's a Hope Tech or Nova Galactic weapon mount. We got some weapons mounted on it. There's got some particle cannons and some. This thing is pretty heavily armed. It kind of, this looks more like a kind of a military, like kind of exploration vessel. It's like, oh, you got
Pacifying aliens.
yeah, pretty much for pacifying the aliens.
See them scum.
There's only there's 2 landing gear on it. They also, it's not recommended to land on your weapons, but it's fine. So in we go now this turn.
They're not touching. They're clear, technically.
Technically. The Emperor protects.
Yeah.
As a member of the Tau, is it the Tau of the Empire? The Greater Good protects.
Communist.
So we got a nice little, we got a bathroom here, in the shade. We got, this is, what is this? This is all, these are all Nova Galactic, so they're like more homely. Oh, we got a Digipick. Navigation console there. Off to the left, got another navigation console. Again, if there's multiple, like multiple rooms like this, that's on me. That's not on the designer. I might be slightly oh, another Digipick. I definitely didn't build this ship just so I could increase my Digipick contents. And we have another Digipick. Okay, I swear to God, when I built this, I may have been slightly stupid. Oh my God, it's this interior is all wood. Oh God. So just imagine there's like sciencey stuff here, okay?
I don't know. He maybe likes his ship very homely.
Look for celery. Is there celery there? This is the docking port. I really like this. This or the docking port. It's the viewing port. I say. I like this. I like the viewing port being kind of underneath, because I feel like it can, like, can you imagine how cool it'd be chilling here while like this ship is like breaching a planet's atmosphere? Like it kind of goes down.
Breach.
Where's the box of celery? Is there a door there? Oh, there's another door. Yeah, okay. This ship is entirely Digipicks. That was not... On the plus side, we've got 6 research stations. So I want to apologize to the creator of this vessel. There's definitely supposed to be, there's not supposed to be... Oh, is another door? Oh, please, no, please be different. No, it's not. Lovely. Okay. Jesus. You can see it at Crimson Flyboys videos. We're very professional. We make sure the ships are 100% accurate to your needs. Anyway, if we head to the bridge now.
Well, everyone gets their own bathroom.
Yeah. All right, so now we're gonna. So this is
I like this cockpit.
Yeah, this is Nova Galactic. They're kind of like, the only negative with Nova Galactic is purely the outside. Like The
And
outside...
headroom.
Well, it's a spaceship, bro. What do you mean? Like, one of the things you'll notice, see, like with the Nova Galactic habitats, they don't, like, look like they connect to one another, like, easily enough. See there. But the interior, they're phenomenal. Alright, so let's take her off.
We have liftoff.
Yeah, see, I'm kind of the same. Like, I like the Nova for, like, older builds. I feel like, you know, you have, like, Alright, so if you want to build a ship that comes with at least 7 digipicks, this is the ship for
Stay
you.
in orbit or jump.
Right,
Your
so
call.
weapon-wise, we've got a lot of targets for cannons. Some lasers, some EMs, so we could definitely give some freedom to some Thargoids. As I walk through a beam. Alright, and we're going to check the docking room for the... Yeah, see, this looks really, really cool. I feel like so far this is probably one of the best looking observation decks. So what's the consensus? We'll start off with you, Binary. What are you thinking so far?
Honestly, I think it's missing something. Maybe if it had a couple more digipicks, we'd be good.
Yeah, honestly, I could see that. That's my fault. I do apologize.
Yeah, you gotta put more digipicks in.
What do you think, Yasmin?
I prefer the observation at the top. Not the
You
bottom,
prefer it at the
but
top?
Yeah, but I like the color scheme.
All right, nice. What do you think, Binary? Or yeah, what do you think again, Binary? We'll just skip TJ entirely. What do you think, TJ?
I feel like it's too square, but it's it has an interesting design though, except for the pretty square design.
I like the design. I just don't like that it's square, but I like the square design. Is what you're basically telling
English
me.
is not my native language.
Okay.
Why don't you talk some Swedish? I'll shit on you.
I will. Yeah. I will try and do that, Mike. Like I will say, once it kind of goes live, I'll probably I'll get Binary to open up a channel, and then everyone can like share how they built their ships. Just because I feel like it's more fair than like me doing like videos, because otherwise I'd be like there for like a week doing like videos of like, this is the ship. So that was entry 5. I want entry 6. Oh, we might have to speed this up a bit. Goddamn, okay. We could be here all night. TJ will be like waking up at like 4 a.m. His wife will be like, TJ, go to bed.
No, it's more of a chance that my kids come downstairs.
Digipicks bringing up. Yeah, they do. That's what I'm saying, Nova. They bring optional extras, you know. Yeah, see, I kind of agree, Mike. I quite like the idea of like, see, everyone has come to this with like a different idea of what an exploration vessel would be, and like I feel like that ship does a good job of kind of like a spaceborne exploration vessel. But one thing I will say, and then this is the functional side. Obviously, in game it doesn't matter, but I feel like a ship that size, like very bricky, would have a lot of trouble, like kind of entering a planet's orbit, just because it's a bit spicy looking. Ooh, we got a couch to sit on while we wait. Alright, we might have to like we might have to forego... Actually, no, because if I forego the waiting, it's going to be super dark. Alright, let's go. What's this number, TJ? What is this, number 6?
Yeah. I think so.
Entry number 6. Yup, yeah. Ooh, this is a blue boy. Okay, so we got some Tayo again. I like the color scheme. I'm going to assume that's the color scheme they picked, and I didn't accidentally make it pink.
It's daring.
It is daring. See, the thing is, like, using the Tayo, the Tayo pieces are quite handy because I feel like they'd be like naturally. We've also, I like the 2 fuel tanks at the back, so you've got like a neutral buoyancy. It's not like heavy on one side. I don't know if that was intentional or just, you know. Also, we've got lack of...
Welcome, Caleb.
Hello, Caleb. Thank you. Yeah, it's. I like the color. It kind of like. I feel like if you reverse the colors, it would be looking like a Barney the dinosaur. Do it. In we go.
The aquamarine with the lavender just is top tier.
Top tier. This is your favorite color too, yeah? You like aquamarine, aka
Yep.
teal, don't you? Yeah. Okay. So immediately we have a. Okay, no digipick so far. 0 to 10. This is the living quarters. See, this feels like more of a kind of a like a commercial, or like not a commercial, like, you know, like a government like exploration vessel. Like the beds are very rudimentary. You know, they couldn't afford much. Also, there's a poster for you, Yasmin. All right, and then up we go to level number 2. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Andrea just like that. Got another living quarters. Please
A
don't be.
face I
living
never
quarters.
mind seeing.
Did I design this one
What can I
retarded
do
too?
for you?
Oh, there's a pad on the ground. Whoops. I don't know why like I fix anything, because like I'm gonna load the save.
What can I help you with?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I will confess I do apologize.
Skill
These-
issue.
It's not a skill issue. This is different though, right? It's not. Jesus. All right. So obviously we're looking more at like the main kind of points we're going off of is how it looks on the exterior, and like the observation deck. So I wouldn't worry too much about the interiors. If they're like wrong, like we're not going to be judging them on that. And obviously when we do release all the kind of the winners, and then the people who everyone that put their entries forward, they can kind of be like, yeah, this is how you're supposed to design it. Crimson's an idiot. We have the docking port up there, and then we have another Tayo. Periwinkle land. All right, up we go. Taking her off.
And then later, for the loading, we're gonna do
Alright,
If it was on PC, maybe. That'd be pretty interesting, actually. I feel like at some point, if mods allow us to like spawn ships in, at least on console, I'll definitely be doing like
we're locking
a
into
kind of
orbit
a
now.
community like combat build. So weapon wise, we've got some particles. We got some. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly jump out, and we're going to look at the 1 bed, 9 bathrooms. You know, in this economy, that's exactly what you need. Yeah, I was kind of. I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit unprepared. I thought I would get like a max of like 3 or 4 ships, and I also should have probably in the video I should have kind of specified. Ooh, what is that ship? Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I like the views here. We've got like a lot of views, which is really nice. It's either everybody's killing it so far. Oh wait, I gotta check. Is the fridge full? We got nice. Okay, we're good. I'm sorry, outside for a second. All right, so what do we think so far, TJ? What's your opinion on number 6?
looks similar to 3 and 4.
See,
But I like the color scheme of it, and the observation deck is on top.
I feel like it may look similar, but don't use that like judge based on that, because like Tayo pieces are very, you know. What do you think, Binary?
I like the little thruster things that go underneath the for the cockpit there. Or the little.
Yeah, they're sensors, but yeah, I like them.
They look nice though, especially
Yeah,
if
I
it's an
know.
exploration vessel.
Yeah. What do you think, Dead Lady?
Used for ramming.
No, you
I
don't.
really
run.
like the shape of this one.
Yeah, I quite like it. Again, it feels very like stable. Anyway, we're going to do number 7 now. 7. I'm glad that you're having great conversations and stuff, and it sucks that you're sick though. Hopefully you get better soon. That's where the Smurfs live when they're not hiding from Katy Perry. Wait, was she in the Smurfs or was she just voice a Smurf? No, she just voiced the Smurf, didn't she?
What's her name? Lady Smurf?
When people complain about Starfield loading screens, don't show them this video. Although, to be fair, it loads a lot longer because I do have like 20 saves just for ships. But do we have stools on perfect? It's the SS cargo bell. There's an avatar. I've seen the avatar mod. I feel like the entire game would be super whack if you're playing the avatar though, because they're so tall. Alright, let's exit stage left. Alright, this is... Oh, of course it's foggy. Me look at charms. Oh, this is... Okay, so this one's quite interesting. So, one of the things the original... I remember this one. The original designer said that this is designed to be able to kind of land in water. And those, like, kind of bottom areas are supposed to be kind of submergible. Which I think it does, like, a really cool job of. So, we have the backs here. Subnautica. Yeah, it does give Subnautica vibes. I like the color again. And then we had to do a little, when I was building this, the original creator had some mods on that they weren't aware of, so I had to just merge an engine in there, or landing gear in there. But it's all good. And then, one thing I do like is, the thing is, I like this top part, because I feel like when the ship, like, kind of touches down, you could, like, walk around the deck, which, like, seems really cool. It just gives, like, really nice vibes. And then I really like these, like, these engines, or these landing gear from Hope Tech. They're really, really nice. They just don't have a lot of thrust, so you have to have a lot of them. Alright, in we go. Let's play the game. Okay, immediately we have a science lab. Very nice. Got some bottles of genetic samples. I don't know what we're doing here. Sarah is
Hey.
Bad scientist.
yeah, she's trying to figure out how to do dementia. Got some nice. I do like the idea of, like, though, this ship, like, landing on the water. Just being able to see
Keeps
underneath.
forgetting how to cure it, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Oh my
Credit
god, can you
for your
imagine?
thoughts, as
Like,
they
you
say.
know how to cure dementia, but you also have dementia. That'd be like the ultimate, like, troll. We got the docking port there. What is that? What's that? No, that's... What is that? I think that's... I don't think that's a merge. I think that's just, We've got a lot of windows here, which is really nice. We got a little, someone's playing chess. Check the other side. There is no other side. I'm an idiot. If we go up, we have... Oh, this one is one of the first ones that have, like, a 2x1 or 2x2 habitat. So we got the living quarters, which is really nice. I quite like this. This feels more like a kind of a private vessel as opposed to... Oh, look, they even can afford a whiskey glass. A nice little plant. And then, what is it? Where does this go? This leads to... We got an infirmary here. If people are dying, you can, like, prevent them from dying.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. Would definitely die again in that living quarters. Or that, And then we've got another living quarters. This is more, like, secluded, or more, what's the word?
Atlantic is full.
Yeah, this is where you bring the aliens you meet. Bang.
This is some mood lighting for sure.
That's how I describe Mass Effect.
Yeah, Mass Effect. Yeah, valid. And then we go up, and we have the final area, which is... Well, this... No, actually, we've got worse. We've got the crew station. I like the crew station being kind of more central towards the top. So, like, you know, they're protected. And then we have another one of these, I really like these bridges. They're very cool. Also, we're in, like, the 23rd century, and they have the scroll wheels. What is this? Random, like, kiosks from like the 90s.
Very alien.
Very alien.
You know, yeah, you know the movies. They have the old computers and shit.
Oh yeah, very true. The thing is, the way this is kind of designed, it also makes me think that like if worst came to worst, that top section could detach and it could just fly away.
Bridge is
Escape jet.
Escape pod, yeah. Launch itself. Yeah. Have you guys ever seen this like a bug where like sometimes when you try to take off the ship, it doesn't take off the ship, it just takes off the interior habitats. So you just see like the entire like inside just go.
Orbital pattern locked in.
Yeah, there was probably a lot where the ladders, but I'm not very good with ladders. Even after watching Boss Dude's video, I'm still a bit, you know. So weapon-wise, we've got particle and EMP, so pretty decent layout for weaponry. And we're gonna just check some of the... See, down we go. There we go one more time. We're gonna we'll go to the living quarters this just because, yeah, see, this is pretty cool. Really, really nice. Alright, so what is your guys' opinion of entry number 7? TJ?
Well, I'm gonna say I really like the interior design of it, but the exterior design is not my type. But it's out there at least.
What do you think, Yasmin?
I like the layout of the inside, and I actually prefer this colour to the toothpaste green blue colour.
Toothpaste, fair. See you later, Jeremy. What do you think, Binary?
It's very unique, that's for sure. The interior layout, the 2x1's really cool, and the mood lighting got me all riled up, you know.
Fair. Alright, so that was number 7. I will say I do like that one. I think that I like the uniqueness, and I like the kind of the thinking outside of the box.
I'm gonna play some Mass Effect tomorrow.
It's like, Liara, come here.
Load up the last mission.
Yeah. The chipmunk. That's Binary. He's trying to be different. I do apologize for him. I swear he's not a 12-year-old. All right, chat. First person
do a TJ impression, you know.
First person to type in the name of that ship on the loading screen wins absolutely nothing. Who's gonna be first? Gonna be first.
The Vengeance, sir.
It's definitely not called the Vengeance, or TJ. All right, let's find a chair. Yeah, it is. Tradesman got it. Well, technically, it's not the Warhammer. It's the
Technically.
tank. Shut up, TJ. But we'll accept it as the Warhammer. Oh, it's already 8 p.m. in this location. Nice. All right. So now we exit stage left. Oh. Alright, so this is entry number... What entry number is this? This is number 8.
Ooh.
So I quite like this vessel. It's got the colors of the Razor Leaf. But it's quite nice. Got a lot of merging going on with the vessel. Also, engines at the front are quite interesting. I quite like the engines at the front. And we got a lot of weaponry. And then we got these landing gear, but fun fact for you guys that don't play Starfield. These landing gear, did I break my leg again? These landing gear they're like engines, but they're not. It's weird. As you like throttle up the engine, they like throttle up and down. What's your guys' initial impression on the exterior?
It's very sleek,
Yeah.
and I like the colors. I've always had a soft spot for gray and orange.
Gray and orange, nice. Alright, in we go. Alright, so first of all, we have we're kind of going to speed run some of these just to make it a little bit more. So we got the workshop here, obviously. You know, workshop for guys. And then we have living quarters. Very nice. Where's the ship? Oh, it's here. Okay, cool. Does anyone actually use ladders in Starfield? I feel like they're just like pointless at this point. Then we have a control station for the crew.
I did.
You did when you played one time. Ooh. We got. Is there 2 galleys? No, that's not a galley. Okay, nice. We go on top. So we got the. This is the viewing. I quite like. Very nice. Very nice. I don't mind ladders too much. I feel like when they eventually add the ability to like set up the ladders and stuff, I'll take more care with them. This is our first Deimos cockpit, which gives me very like kind of military dropship vibes with the jump seats. The emotional support bonus. Alright, let's take this up. Yeah, this, I will say, this ship kind of like strikes me as like a space plane sort of ship, like something that's designed to like,
Pressure holding.
instead of like
Take
flying
off
straight yeah, no, like space plane. Like it takes off like, you know, like up at an angle.
Orbital insertion completed.
Alright, so weaponry. We've got a lot of particles. A lot of particles. Okay, so this is definitely more combat oriented.
I like the weapons.
Yeah. Particles get the job done.
Shoot at the ship down there.
Ooh, okay, that's an issue with merging. Not a huge issue, but some people might not like that. I'm gonna not get stuck in the ladder. Oh, I just launched myself. And then we have the, so we have the, I like the observation deck. I kind of wish it had like some more. I wish there was on the left and right. All right, so what's our general consensus? TJ, start off with you. What do you think?
I like the design of the ship and the color scheme of it, and how he's hidden the fuel canisters and the shield underneath the ship.
Yeah, I quite like that. Keeps them hidden.
Yeah.
What do you think, Yasmin?
I really like the design of this one.
Like the design of this one? Nice, nice. And like what specifically? Anything
It just
like?
looks slick.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Don't know. It looks nice.
What about you, Binary?
Really like this one, but as someone who doesn't play that much Starfield, I don't like merging. I'm too lazy.
Which is fair. That is fair. I will say the merging on this is kind of more apparent, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Some people might like that sort of merging where like it's more, you know, exposed. All right, let's check entry number 9. Bum, 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 bum. The larger a planet's axial tilt, the more the length of the day will be. Nice.
Right. I'm actually gonna have to go to bed
You
here.
getting off at this point? Okay, we're losing TJ. TJ, you already know the ship, so if you want to like DM me after and let me know which ship, and then I'll remove it. What was that? 8? Was that 8?
That was 8.
That was 8. Yeah. So we're on 9 now. All right, bye, TJ.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so this is number... I'm going to sleep here real quick. Oh, whoops. Oh. Yasmin, you see nothing?
Last night was.
Pretty good.
Did you say it's pretty gay? I'm a
I
man.
hope to
That's a great game.
Debatable.
Oh.
next time.
All right. Alright, so TJ, even though he doesn't see the rest of the ships, he's already seen them briefly, because the channel that shows all the pictures. So he's going to cast his vote on all of them. So this is a pretty interesting one. It's very what would you say? I want to say like it's not lopsided necessarily. It looks very tall, and I quite like it because I feel like if it landed on water, like I feel like that's the kind of the design point of it. Like the way like you have that part sitting up, that it's probably supposed to like be able to kind of submerge itself somewhat. Color scheme, the
What I was
green.
thinking is you could use it as like a rental vessel. You could like bring people up and have them sit in the left and just use it as like a tourism type of thing.
That makes sense. Yeah, that's a fair point. To be fair, like a tour-based exploration vessel. I like the edge in the back. The only thing I would say, now this is just me personally, and again, nothing against it, but I would probably put some landing gear under this section just to kind of make it look like it's not, because that looks like a bit of a weak spot. But like aside from that, you know, it's perfectly, you know. So we're gonna
Gotta detach them unruly customers, you know.
Can you imagine just detach them and leave? All right, in we go. So, oh, Michael will love this immediately. Got coffee everywhere. We got bed there. What is this? This is a Tayo captain's quarters. Interesting first entryway. We've also got toilet. I don't know about like sitting next to a toilet. Imagine you just kind of chilling there and you just hear your like one of your co-workers has like a bad case of diarrhea. It's the only seat on the ship. Right, so next we have the next level. This is the observation deck. I will say this probably so far has been like one of the better observation decks just because it is very observation-y. We've also got some on the roof. I do like. Very nice, very nice. And then we got dartboard. That's like the shortest dartboard ever. The dartboard for midgets. Up we go. And then this is the final one. We've got a science lab up on top.
I always enjoy these
And then
moments.
at the back here, we have the docking port. Andrea, what are you working on? You synthesizing Aurora? Nice. And, oh, look at that. That's pretty cute. So I feel like that's a bad use of duct tape. All right, so let's take her up into space. See how ship performs. I will say I do like the color scheme of it. Like it's quite outstanding.
Oh, red and green are your favourite colours.
Yeah, well that is fair. I may be slightly biased.
And future competitions.
Make it shit. I feel like this ship would like require like you'd have to have like inertial dampeners to kind of counteract that. Imagine like you're trying to fly and like the dampeners go and you have to like basically fly on its side. Alright, so we're gonna let's jump out. Oh, weapon wise, I need to check the weapons. Need to go back in. Come on, sit in your seat. Good little boy. Alright, so weapon ride. We just got particle. Perfectly fine. And now we will check the sorry. TJ has just told me which one is his favorite, so I'm just trying to... Oh, I didn't break my legs that time. I don't think I did. I think they're already broken. Stop.
You just DM me, I can deal with it.
Stop pumping the wall. We're good. Alright, brief flashback to Assassin's Creed there. So I quite like. I will say this is this is like the best observation deck I feel like we've seen so far. Now, obviously, that's like it's because it's like its own separate entity. That's kind of what the whole purpose of it. But I do like it. All right. So what are we thinking? We'll start off with you, Yasmin. What do you think?
I like it because it's kind of quirky.
A bit like you, haha. Another.
Uh,
What about you, Binary?
I really like that it could be used as like a tourism vessel, like that side deck being detached for observation is pretty nifty.
Yeah, I feel like if that is definitely part of the design, that's like big up in my books, because that is quite cool. It's like you have them kind of in their own little area. I feel like it's a very cool ship. All the pieces flow well. The only thing I would say is I'm a stickler for like the kind of like that being a bit of a weak point. So I'd probably like maybe add a second like engine maybe underneath it, just so like if it did sever, it would have its own propulsion. But still, all pretty decent. Let me load. What one was that? We lost TJ. That was 9. We're on 10. We're over halfway, guys.
I'll also probably set up a little community competition winner role in the Discord, so you get a little trophy next to your name for a few weeks.
Oh, somebody, oh, that's my bad. I've just gotten a... I just got a message from one of the people that I showcased their ship. Apparently I got some things wrong. I do apologize. I will say some of these ships were kind of made like... Some of them were made very last minute because I initially like would DM them and be like, yeah, I'll build this. And then like a day later I go to build it and realize like I didn't get the right stuff. So like I said, any like quirks to it that are a bit wrong, I'll take full blame for that. But we're not worrying too much about like interior stuff like that. Thank you, Pickle. It wasn't, to be fair, it wasn't too stressful on my part. The only thing is I did feel kind of bad because there was a couple of really cool votes or ships, but they didn't reach the like required size, and that was, I think, because it wasn't explained very well. So I think in future ones we'll have to kind of make it a little bit more clear. Ooh, okay. So this is one that when I was building, I was quite interested in it because I like the little design on it. Alright, so here we have this one. I quite like this one. I like we've got the Stroud Eklund, and we have the Hope Tech entry cockpit. I don't think there's going to be too much corrections. There might be a lot of the interior stuff, but like that's not a huge issue. I will say I like this back tail section. That is very cool. This kind of like it makes me think that this sort of ship just kind of drops like a drop pod, and like that tail acts as a kind of a drogue chute. Did I break my legs again? Oh, I have legs. No, we're good. What's your guys' initial impression so far?
Kinda has like the shape of a seraph.
It does actually, yeah. It has that seraph vibes. What do you think, Yasmin?
I like the back. I'm not sure about the front.
Fair, fair. This is our first Deimos entryway, which is also very nice. And then in we go. Alright, so we have immediately oh, a digipick. Oh no, please don't tell me that. Is that a grenade? No, okay. It's not a good thing to have on your kitchen sink. Okay, we got a one by one here. This is a nice little observation.
I mean, I wouldn't want to impact gun either on my kitchen table, but
the bit, you
girlfriend
know,
would get pretty upset with me.
I really like the observation deck being on the back, because I feel like this ship like naturally would kind of like when it would like say like when it would be like orbiting a planet, it would point down, nose at the planet, you know, so it can get like all of its scans off. And then this area here would kind of be the highest point on the vessel, so you could look up.
Yeah, I like that too.
Honestly, I'm just after oh no, this is a different interior. Oh yeah, don't get it. I was like, oh no, this is a computer. I do like these computer areas for storing the data.
What can I do for you?
We've got a bolt cutters. I don't know what sort of IT people use bolt cutters, but maybe don't work with those sort of IT people. Of the so this is literally binary where you make the Discord when you can't get the code working, you get the impact driver. You're like, I'll get it
You're like,
working one
hey,
way.
man, gifts aren't working.
I'm here for you.
Yeah, it should be
Should
good
you need
now.
Oh. And then we have the docking port at the back there. I quite like. We also got fans. I always find it weird having like fans in space because all of these compartments would be pressurized and they would have like climate control. But you know. And then we have the.
I'm listening.
This is the. I really like these. Are they both set? No, okay, just one of them. Nova and what's Amiga? Who is Amiga? What is the? Because I think you're French, aren't you? No, Matt. Anyone translate which one that is? Do you mean Deimos? No, Deimos wouldn't be that. Alright, let's take it off. Amiga means female friend in Spanish. Okay, well,
Engines firing.
oh, it's an old computer. Oh, okay. Valid. That's probably why, because the vents don't work. Okay, no, but I thought you meant that, the Nova designer
Apogee kick
was also the...
complete.
Yeah, see,
Orbit
so,
steady.
like, I can imagine, like, this ship kind of would, like, naturally, like, sit like that. Really, really cool. So weapon-wise, we've got those particles. Gonna get a bit close to the planet. I'm gonna put this into on the axis like that, even though we're going to be doing that on the planet. Yeah, see, I feel like in space you just have to like Hey, now I'm not that young, okay? I know what that PC thing is. I was just a bit, you know. Where is it? Is it this way? No, it's this way. Yeah, no, this is very cool. I quite like this. Which way did I park it? Ah, there we go. That's cool. The thing too, I will say, so before I let everyone else talk, even though those back pieces there, I know they're just they're the shielded cargo, but I just imagine them being like two parachutes that if like, you know, when it's deploying, instead of like say wasting all of its precious like fuel, like basically decelerating itself, it would activate those parachutes and basically slow itself, and then once it slows itself, it would just kick on the RCS thrusters. Anyway, we'll start off. What do you think, Binary?
I really like it, but I would have put the shielded cargo modules where the engines are and put the engines where the shielded cargo modules were. Just because I feel like those engines spewing a bunch of heat at those can't be good for it. And that's probably why they got so many tools lying around.
That is fair. That is fair. What do you think, Yasmin?
I actually really like it. I like the observation deck.
Yeah, I think this very nice.
I like the black and white as well.
Yeah, the
And
black
the
and
wings.
very nice. All right, let's do number 11. All right, what loading screen did we get this time? Is it gonna be complete blackness? Yes, it is. We're looking at space, guys. Don't let Bethesda tell you this isn't a loading screen. That's an accurate picture of our universe, taken from outside our universe.
That's just Sagittarius A really detailed.
That's actually fair. They could also be ion drives. Oh, that's something I'd love Starfield to have, little ion drives. Like, they'd be super inefficient. Or, like, super efficient, but they'd be super slow. See, I would like to know, like, with like, colony vessels now, do they all just always use their grav jump to just jump from point A to point B? Or do they have to make the journey, like, over time? Alright, is there a chair here? Nope, I gotta go up the level. Aha, chair. I already like this red chair. Alright, wait 4 hours. I think we have another... I think this is a Hope Tech interior as opposed to Tayo. So fun fact for Yazan and Binary. In this game, there's 5 ship manufacturers. You've got Deimos, Stroud Eklund, Hope Tech, Tayo,
I
and Nova
played a
Galactic.
little bit. Calm down.
Okay. But Nova Galactic are the only one with unique interiors. So Tayo and Hope Tech, which are these ones, look the same, and Deimos and Stroud Eklund look the same. The only reason you can kind of tell them is they're like slightly different colors. Alright, where are we Okay. The front here, this we got a very black looking ship. Okay, I quite like. I like the color scheme. I feel like this looks very stealth, kind of a stealth oriented kind of exploration vessel. Very slim too. I like those those landing gear kind of make me think that it'd be quite stable when it comes to landing. What's our initial thought, guys?
Very punched over form, in my opinion, but that's not a bad thing for an exploration vessel.
Yeah, that's the job.
I like it. The black colour scheme again.
Yeah.
It's nice.
She's gonna roll all of them. And if it's black, well,
What's your excuse?
Alright, so we've got the Hope Tech. We got the docking port there and the Hope Tech workshop. And then if we go up here, we have the science lab. I believe. Yeah, we got science lab. There is more of the YouTube algorithm. And there's,
It is pleasing to speak with you.
And if we go forward more today, whoops. Oh. We got captain's quarters here. No, it's not captain's quarters. This is kind of a quarters for everybody. And the bridge is stocked full, which is always nice to see. It's a bit of a tight squeeze. And then we have the observation. We got a computer core room. Get another. They all seem to have the impact drivers. And we have the observation deck here. I like this observation deck. It sits up on top. We got the solar panels that are, I'm pretty sure they're radiators, but I like to think of them as solar panels. And the, ooh, that's very high. Very nice. And then we're gonna. Has anyone seen Flippy in the chat? Is he still? Oh, I dislocated a limb again.
I'm listening.
Yes, is he alive?
He's supposed to be like spamming the Discord, like you guys should join the Discord.
It's not in the chat.
If you guys are interested in joining the Discord, so you can compete in competitions like this, and also chat to a great bunch of people, Binary will share a link now. Binary, that's your cue.
Oh shit! I'll be on in a second. Okay.
We're gonna take this off. I will say, Hope Tech's habitat's kind of like, I like them. I think the interiors are probably the nicest, just because they're pretty. They're nicer because they're nice.
Tell how it is by the way it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Aim point reached. Orbit stable.
All right. So weapon-wise, we've got a lot of particles. Yeah, which is very nice. We're gonna hop in. An SR-71 would have been very cool. I feel like that's when you do the one mission for the Vanguard, they kind of have a kind of a stealthy kind of. Okay, just gonna ignore that. Is that just a load of light bulbs on the right? I think it is. It must be for like, maybe for like natural light. And we're at the, there we go. Look at that view. Yasmin, do you know what planet that is?
Don't start.
Binary, do you know what planet that is?
The planet one.
Yeah, nice. Very good. I do heal my legs. It's just, at this point, they're just jelly. Yeah, the view is, that's kind of the, alright, so that was 11, so what's your initial opinions, guys? Start with battery.
It looks good. Like I said, very function over form kind of thing. Like they packed a lot in there, which is good.
What do you think? Yasmin?
It reminds me of that kind of the spider tank off of Destiny. I know it sounds really
Oh,
weird. I like
it does,
it
though.
does.
It does, yeah, it does. And
I like it though.
I quite like it. Yeah, I like the design. I like the use of the radiators and the solar panels. I like that the kind of the excess fuel, because I feel like with an exploration vessel, it's nice having that more fuel, because obviously like it doesn't have a whole lot of fuel, but like just for the aesthetic point of view. Yeah, honestly, I'm pretty short. I'm by default I'm like 6'7", but now I'm like 6'0". All right, let's check entry number 12. 12. Ba 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 ba. See, for these sort of competitions, generally, I say these competitions like we've done many, but I kind of like if everybody does a unique design, something they've never done before. Like, obviously, you can kind of rebuild a new ship or an old ship, like retrofit it. But generally, it's like, I prefer if it's something new. Yeah, batteries and witness protection, yep. He got stole. He was trying to smuggle maple syrup across the border, and he got caught.
Okay, fun fact actually. There
Oh,
was a
yes.
huge maple syrup heist. It was a big problem. Like hundreds of liters of maple syrup went missing, and they were like, "What?" Because there's a strategic maple syrup reserve in Canada because it's worth more per barrel than oil.
Wait, Binary, did that link post?
I don't think they're posting. No, I'm gonna post the code at the end of it in a sec here.
Do you want to send the DM the link to Yasmin and she can post it? Because I had the same issue. I need to make you an admin. Because I initially made like you and Flippy like VIP so you could post links, but for some reason it just didn't. No chairs in this ship, really?
Yeah, so over several months in 2011 and 2012, nearly 3,000 tons of maple syrup went missing from Canada's strategic reserve.
My legs are fine. There's a bit of soreness, but you know we're good. Canada have a maple reserve. Gotta die. Sounds like
Yeah,
something
what is
Canada
it?
do. Is there no
Yeah,
chairs on
that
this
actually
ship?
happened. It was real.
I found a chair, nice. Oh, there you go. That's the code. If you want to just put it in the Discord out. This is a family stream, Andrea. Let's not say anything dodgy.
Last night. Well,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
physical training seems to have
That happens at the worst time. I have like clips where I'm in combat and I go to sleep and I wake up just like, that was amazing. I'm like, there's people shooting us, Andrea. Strategic oil reserve syrup. Yeah, but when the cars go to shit in the economy, you know, there's only one thing that people want. It ain't oil, it's sugar.
Man, maple syrup doesn't spoil.
Okay, so this is entry number 12. Ooh, I like this one. Okay, I really remember. This is very nice. I like the off-centerness of it. What's your guys' initial kind of opinion?
It's a little chunky.
It's not that.
I like the bridge though. The bridge looks nice.
It's not that chunky.
Lots of windows.
I don't think it looks that chunky. I like it.
Speaking of it, formerly now company now form. Well, yeah, basically it's not that chunky. Okay, so we're gonna.
No, I mean like boxy and like crude almost, if that makes sense.
Welcome to Hope Tech.
Yeah, I guess, eh? Said that over the last Hope Tech ship too, I think.
Yeah, they're very specific in Hope Tech. So we got the computer room here, and we got a lot of windows, which is very nice. And then we got, I don't know if we've seen this already. I like these little Hope Tech kind of the tubes. And then we have this is a workshop. And then is this down here? Is this this is okay. This is the observation deck. Really cool. I quite like that you can see the entry, but I will say it does kind of restrict a little bit of vision. I don't know if this is actually the oh, that's a big ladder. My knees just kind of creaked looking at that ladder. Oh. No. It's so weird doing this without sound because I can't hear the jetpack. So I don't know if it's like working or not. And then off to the side we got living quarters here. Where's that go? Oh. Oh, that's the ladder that very nice. And then Okay, there's the bridge. We'll get to that in a minute.
Clippy's here.
Oh, hello, Flippy. It's going good, going good. And then we have... this is
Why am
another...
I not a mod in the chat? What's going on here?
I have to fix it. I had to fix it, okay? When we got the document. Because I said it so you guys could, like, be VIPs, so you could, like, type stuff. But, apparently you can't.
I'm gonna DM Flippy the link.
Yeah, tell him to post it. I'm having a lot out, guy. Let my jetpack come back. There we go. Where's the bridge? Oh. Okay, wait, what? Oh, the bridge is over this way. Aha. No. Aha. This is a proper, like, lake on bridge. Very nice. This kind of looks straight, like, out of the Type 9.
Yeah, the forehead ship.
Yep.
Yeah, ladders are basically killing me. See, I don't personally, like, for me, central ladders aren't, like, I don't mind them too much, but, like, I like, when I design my ships, like, design them from a kind of a defensive point of
We're
view.
up.
And I feel like having, like, I kind of like it being more of a main, like... Free fall. Yeah, that's the strap. You got legs. Legs are your brakes.
Don't need a maze if you don't get boarded.
Well, sadly in the game
Bridge
currently
is
you can't
fine.
get boarded, but someone will do a mod for it.
Stabilized.
So weapon-wise, we've got the particles, and we've got more particles. So we're gonna hop out now, and we're gonna check the... I've never seen this animation in like such like frequent. Where is the? There's technically two, isn't there? There's one up here. We got the top one here. Oh, okay, that's the we'll do the bottom. I quite like this. Ooh, look at that space. Just imagine I'm Todd Howard now. You see all those stars? In the next Starfield, you can go to every one of them. You may need a computer that only NASA have.
Undoubtedly dangerous.
Alright, so we'll start off with you. Yasmin, what do you think?
I like it, but I like the observation at the top.
You like
Still.
the, yeah, you prefer like having a top observation
Yeah.
as opposed to bottom. I can understand
Yeah.
that. What do you think, Binary?
I ain't gonna lie, kind of painted like a cop car, which is kind of cool, but the I like that specific style of cockpit.
Yeah,
It's
it's
really
nice.
nice.
I will say it may just be the color, but I feel like this is probably one of the better put together ships that are like asymmetrical. Like I feel like it, even though like it's a lot of the pieces are like kind of different and stuff, you know, it does a good job of kind of mounting everything together. I also quite like how they have the you've got the fuel offset to the side, and then you have that hab piece in the middle. You see the, I don't know if, oh, I can zoom, haha. You see you have the, I did not know I could zoom in this, which is quite nice. All right, on to entry number 13. Lucky for some, unlucky
As a
for
Starfield
others.
YouTuber just found out that he can zoom.
Bro, there's so much things I didn't know. Like, I think I was streaming like 2 or 3 weeks ago when somebody pointed out that I think it was either Michael or it might have been Agamemnon. If you bring up your scanner, it shows you on the ground like how you run, like where you're going. Please maintain course. You will be scanned. Oh god, you gotta catch me first. Proceeds to accidentally skyrocket into the docking slot and dies. Binary, do you know the name of that ship on screen?
That's the starter ship, isn't it?
Yeah, the Frontier.
I have no idea what it's called. Oh,
Called
okay,
the
well, fair enough.
Frontier, which is based on the Discovery. Fun fact. Alright, we have a chair. Nice.
Adjust monocle.
Let me sit here. Yeah, the Discovery. Yeah, trade them in with the... I like my bird. Yo, Flippy, if you're here in chat still... Oh, there you go. Good, man. I didn't see it. Man's already on top of it. I just clapped. I apologize if I blew out someone's eardrums. Starship is pretty cool. I mean, yeah, it gets the job done. All right, let's exit stage left. I'm getting kind of excited because I forget what the ships look like. Oh, I remember this one. Okay, I like this one. This is quite simple in its design, but I really like it. It's very like Hope Tech, and it honestly looks like a ship that Hope Tech themselves would field. Didn't break my legs that time. Honestly, I should have like adamantium limbs at this point from Fallout. I really like it. It's very simple. It feels like it's wide enough that it'd be quite stable landing on like a water surface, but also like not extremely wide. What's your guys' initial impression, Yasmin?
I like the colours and I like the bridge at the top.
Yeah. What about you, Butter? What do you think so far?
I'm not gonna lie, so like, for all you in the stream, we've all looked over like an image of these ships beforehand, so I can set up the channel. But this definitely looks better in game than it did in like the channel for sure.
Yeah, the pictures. Some of the pictures are pretty bad. That's why, like, hopefully, when you guys like see the pictures, you'll know, like, oh, it's that ship and not. How many ears does Captain Kirk have? 2. So we've got, what do we have? We have living quarters off the bat. They're nice. We have some stocked fridges. We got the docking port above us. We got a lot of views here. I quite like this. And then we have, what is this? Go back here first. We have another. Oh, this is Crimson all over again. Did I just put like living quarters? So if you want a ship with many all-in-one berths, you're good to go. Orange juice or whiskey? Aha, now. Alright, and if we head... It's supposed to come here? Ooh, what is this? Okay, it's just a door. And then we have the bridge.
Yes.
Really like these bridges. Oh, our crew is ready to go. I think this is if we were to like kind of give a ship like looks like it fits into the like kind of a ship better, this is definitely one. It's like it's not like too overly like say overbearing, and some of the other ships are quite like loud. There's nothing wrong with that, obviously, because people have their own style of play. But this one's quite like I don't want to say generic, because the original creator will be like, well, that's not generic, but it's more like in that it fits in the universe, I think, the better. So weapon-wise, we've got the particles, not too bad. We're going to check the space RV. It does, it kind of gives those vibes. And we're going to just come check the... As you can see, I like that this sits forward a little bit more, so you have a better cone of vision. There probably was supposed to be one on the floor there, but I do apologize. Alright. Yeah, it's kind of an issue with them. Alright, so Yasmin, what is your final thoughts on this vessel?
I like it. I think it's like unique, but it's not too far out the box.
Yeah, it is. It definitely it fits in the universe more than I'd say a lot of these ships, which is not a bad thing, not a good thing. What do you think, Binary?
I really like that ship. Like I said, it looks way better. And those cockpits are growing on me as the stream goes on. I also really like the way they've got the fuel tanks around the top piece up there.
Yeah, it does a good job of kind of...
Looks very nice.
Alright, so that was entry number 13. Let's go to entry number 14. Look, it's an engine. I feel like an open flame when building an engine would probably be problematic. But you know, it's
fine.
He's a robot. He can't complain.
That's right. They don't have to pay him either.
They
don't even have to put up nets like they do in Apple.
Oh god. I quite like them fuel tanks. See, I feel like Hopefully someone will do like a mod that makes the fuel tanks more like realistic. Because some of the big fuel tanks, considering their mass, they don't hold a lot of fuel. Like those ones only hold, weirdly, the one that can only snap to the back of a ship holds like 100. Whereas the one that can snap to the sides, I think it holds 150, which makes no sense because they're the exact same size. Oh, okay. This is a big ship. Let me find that. Chair here? Chair.
Can I help?
And chair. Yeah, I think like Hopetech's cockpits are definitely like, even though they kind of like they fill the role of a kind of a very industrial kind of freighter, they also do a decent job of being like a kind of a warship bridge. Because currently in game we only really have like one or two big like proper bridges, and one of them doesn't really. The Cabot bridge, well, looks nice. It doesn't really give like warship vibes. Binary and Yasmin are completely oblivious to what I'm talking about. Binary's like, I know Starfield, that's some words. Oh, speaking of the Cabot bridge, lol. So this is, I don't think that's the Cabot bridge actually. That's the yes, the Deimos one. So this entry, I do feel bad for the original creator of this because they got confused on the full size of the vessel. It was a lot bigger, and it did look very cool, but initially it didn't fit the build, so we had to kind of shrink it.
Oh, I like that. I like the windows.
Yeah, that's the
That's
bridge.
nice.
It's a really, really good bridge.
Yeah.
And then on the back
nice.
here, we've got the spine. Like I said, the original creator, I do apologize that we kind of had to butcher your ship, but we just had to make it fair, because you know we didn't want it because it originally looked really cool, but it was very loud. I also like the. Does this thing even fly? Are they merged somewhere? Oh, the engines are... Okay, they're merged on top. Alright, so in we go. Look at that bridge. That bridge is really nice.
Yeah,
That
nice.
bridge, like, that's like a proper exploration bridge, which kind of, like, I'm glad that we got a ship that kind of incorporated that bridge. Helium doesn't burn? Does it not? So we got engineer. Ooh, somebody has a pliers on the ground. What sort of pliers is that? Binary? Is that a pliers you ever seen in your life? Alright, good job, Binary. You're okay. You are here. It looks a
They
bit
kind of
funky.
look like they could use as what are they called? Snap ring pliers.
Ah, fair. Alright, so this is one of the first ships that have the 3x1 engineering room. So which I quite like. This is kind of like where you do all your repairs and stuff, and this is where like you have the Scottish guy like, I can't give him more power, Captain. I apologize, that was a really bad attempt.
That was so bad.
That was really bad. I do apologize.
Cancelled.
We've got the docking bay underneath. Pretty nice. Right, so if we head up here to the next room, we have... I'm going to close that for now. So we have a workstation here with a nice little view. And then what is up here? This is a living quarters. We got a punching bag. So you can, yeah. I'm gonna beat people up. And when you're playing darts, there's like the added element of like, you know, your crewmates may come up and get a dart to the back of the head, but that's all the fun. And then if we come over this side, we have this is another computer control room. This one's more like, I quite like this one. A lot of impact wrenches. Or impact, we got some medicine. There's nothing in it though. Ooh, yeah, we got the captain's quarters. Very nice. I love these kind of like pods for like sleeping in. Hello, Andre. And then we've got the navigation console desk. I like the clutter. Very nice.
Extra point for that plushie on the bed.
Yeah. And here we have the bridge. This is like a really nice bridge.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of, you can see an awful lot with this bridge. My only kind of real like concern with
Bridge
this
counts as the
bridge.
observation deck.
Yeah, pretty much. But my only kind of downside with this bridge is this is made by Deimos. Now, Deimos are the main kind of military manufacturer for the UC. And it looks cool, but it actually has... So, this is side note. This doesn't matter too much to... But the bridge only has, like, a crew of slot of 3, which is kind of weird considering it's very big. But, like, those crew get some fun out of it. So, we've got a lot of views here, a lot of windows, which I really like. A lot of seating, too. Alright, let's take her off. Get the co-pilot seat and the pilot seat. Yeah, the Hope Tech captain's quarters are very snug. I feel like Nova Galactic are like my favorite overall, just cause. But, you know, up we go. Look at that bridge.
Lifting
Nice
off.
view. Yeah, this bridge is definitely up. Why do you have 79 the darts? Why are you picking up 79? It's a weapon wise, you got some darts. Not too bad. So we're gonna check out now. We're gonna look around the bridge. See, that is something I will say. Like, as Legion would say in Mass Effect, like Geth don't need windows because they're a structural weakness. I do like this, like the kind of the explorer in me loves it, but the military builder in me is like one wrong like railgun round and your entire crew's vented. But for an exploration vessel, it does really well. Very, very nice.
Just have
Yeah.
a depressurized cockpit, you know?
That is fair, that is fair. Yeah, no, I agree, Tradesman. It's because it's so awkward, like it's 3x2, I think, so it's very hard to fit in a build. So, what do you think, Binary? What's your initial thoughts?
That cockpit is just honestly phenomenal.
Yeah, it is a
That's
very
like
nice cockpit.
the peak for exploration. Also, the color of it reminds me of the color I have on my Asp Explorer in Elite Dangerous. I have mine in matte black, so
It's a
a
nice,
bit of a
nice.
soft spot.
I thought you were gonna say the color of your ass there, and I was like Binary, but no, you weren't. Okay. What do you think, Yasmin?
The same really, like the bridge, but I also like the engine room as well. It's a nice
Yeah,
touch.
the engine room is a very nice touch, and it kind of gives more of a, like, this is kind of meant to be like a dedicated explorer vessel. You know, you've got your different compartments and stuff. All right, so that was entry number 14. Now to entry number 15. Just reading the chat. I'm trying to catch up. We're not done yet, Michael. Drink another pot of coffee. We've got like 5 more, I think. Yeah, the spine looks really nice. The chlorine family of inorganic resources include them words. Yasmin, can you pronounce those words for me?
Get lost.
Oh, oh okay.
Can you say Tuesday, Yasmin?
Tuesday.
It's Tuesday, ain't it? All right, here we are. Oh no, please don't. Oh, there's no digipick. I probably took it on this one. All right, let's wait 4 hours. I think next time I do this, I'm going to make sure to wait in future, and hopefully, because we'll do these, we'll try to do these once a month just to give me a bit of time. But hopefully, by the time the next ones are coming out, Bethesda will have launched the mod menu, and I will be able to add infinite credits, so I can just basically spawn basically all of them. So let's exit the stage.
I'll try to look for another bot too. Makes these polls a little better.
Yeah, I mean it's fine as is, but I feel like as like, you know, more entries kind of come about. Oh, this is another ship that's really cool, but we had to kind of cut its wings a little bit. So I really like the color scheme on this. I like the kind of a Nova Galactic. So Binary and Yasmin, so what you may know is so most of this ship is built around Nova Galactic parts, and Nova Galactic was like the original ship manufacturer. They no longer exist in game. They kind of went out of business like 100 or so years ago, but their parts still exist. It does actually feel aerodynamic. Oh, Spider going. See you later, Spider. Don't forget, if you want to vote, I would recommend after this stream finishes, there will be a new channel in the Discord. If you're in the Discord and you can vote. If you're on the Discord, just grab the link. a link there somewhere.
I'll
But yeah,
throw an announcement out too when
Okay,
the stream's over.
perfect. And I agree, Nomad. It is very aerodynamic. That's one of the things I like about Nova Galactic is that they're very aerodynamic. What's your initial impressions, Binary?
It's very nice. I'm not a huge fan of the color. Kind of reminds me of ice cream my mother used to eat as a child. But
Fair.
the aerodynamics are top tier.
What's
I
your
used to
opinion?
use, when I was playing the game a little bit, I would use a lot of those little wedge pieces to try and make things look nicer.
Yeah, that's kind of Nova Galactic's like main thing. What about you, Yasmin? What do you think so far?
I actually quite like the colours, and I love the design.
I mean, if you, I would say vote Pickle just for the sake of it, but I will say, that's one thing I will say also. I probably should have said at the start. I don't know if I did say at the start, but if you do have a ship, try not to vote for your ship, just because vote for what ship you think looks the nicest. So we got a little all-in-one living quarters here, for there's the digipick. Haha. This is gonna be one of those days. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those days.
I'm
Crimson
glad
was
to
hot.
see you.
Some of these ships I did make when I was 6, so I'm putting the excuse on them. Yeah, okay. It's one of them days. Like I said, we're not worried too much about the interior.
Why are you picking them all up? Aren't you reloading?
Yeah, I
saves?
am reloading a save. I don't know why I'm picking them up. I'm an idiot.
Some Baldur's Gate right over here. It's just reloading.
So, we got... Oh, that's inside. Now this, like I was saying with this ship, we got docking port up there. This ship originally looked a lot cooler. It had like wings and stuff, but we had to kind of chop it up, but the owner was fine with that. So like it lost a little bit of flair, but it still looks nice. I do like it's very aerodynamic, and I also feel like it's very buoyant. Alright, let's take her off into space.
Liftoff looks good. All systems.
Hey, it has an extra back here. See, the one thing I will say for me, even though it doesn't, I always kind of see the ramp as being a part of the landing. Just because it technically does. The Magellan cockpit, or as I call it, the Magellan. So weapon-wise, we've got some... Don't shoot that. It's Chimera. That will wreck me. We've got some particles, we've got some ballistics, which is very nice. One thing I will say, as a long-term exploration vessel, obviously we're not going to be voting on this, but I feel like anybody that went with energy or particle weapons for their ships, bonus points, because if you're out in the depths of space, like you won't have. Well, actually, you might have the ability to manufacture your parts and stuff. But we'll go up.
I mean, I would hope so with all those impact wrenches lying around.
When you run out of ammo, just start firing the... I like this. I like the... Even though it's a bit restricting, I quite like it. It kind of makes me look like I'm looking down the barrel of a gun.
My observation deck has iron sights.
Honestly. To be fair, particles are... There's some... I'm assuming they're energy base, but not full energy base. So that was number 15. So what are we thinking? Yasmin, what's your final thoughts?
Same really. I actually quite like the colour scheme, and the design is really nice.
What about you, Barry?
Nova Galactic might be out of business, but they're still holding me for my extended warranty.
One thing I will say is I do like those like kind of prows in the front. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Seabreeze from GTA, if you ever play that game. It's Seabreeze is like a kind of a aquatic aircraft. I feel like this is sort of ship where it's like if someone's like, yo, do you have a ship that can land on water? And they're like, are you able to land? And they're like, no. It's like, perfect, this ship will do you. Because you can just nose dive in and it'll just kind of bounce itself up. Proper buoyancy. Alright, so that was... What was that? Was that 15? That was 15. We're on 16. Wait, how did Bethesda... Well, to be fair, Bethesda's turrets don't, like, work either. They're all, like, magnetic. I personally don't think it looks too like a military ship, but obviously the guns kind of probably give it that vibe, actually. Particle weapons are miniature particle accelerators, so they just fire electrons. Ah, yeah, we got someone who knows science. See, was that again? I may be not knowing. Would that not make them technically the same as energy weapons? See, I feel like particles
it's the same
are.
as ion thrusters.
Well, yeah, but I feel like Bethesda's particles are their attempt at doing the plasma, like in Fallout, you have the plasma, ballistic, and laser. That's a sentence I don't comprehend. Can you translate it to American public education? Guns shoot bang, but no projectile. Alright, this is... Oh, this is a Nova Galactic one. Do I need a chair? Where's the chair?
Flashlight guns.
Yeah, pretty much. Have to go now. I'll check. Yeah, all good. Glaucoma. See you tomorrow. Yeah, pop guns. Yeah, pretty much pop guns. Like, imagine Spud Gun, but instead of Spuds, just magical energy. I do wish that Bethesda would add plasma weapons, though, because I love plasma weapons at Fallout. We need some, like, green energies. Armory eating all my weapons. Now I put toys and balloons in the box. Pretty fair. I haven't stored anything on the ships in a while, just because of the bug. Alright, to New Atlantis.
So you gotta put 50 double-doubles in the bathroom.
Is that a dartboard on the roof? That's the first time I've noticed that there. It's weird. It's like we need to pack the essentials. Like, who packed the dartboard? Oh, this is okay. I like this one. This one's very nice. So one of the things with this one that I quite like is you've got the piping on the top that kind of makes me think of like that it's like a crane. Like it kind of like, what is that thing, Binary? You always like jerking it off whenever I mention space. What's that thing the astronauts use?
The Canadarm?
Yeah, there you go, the Canadarm. I feel like you could use this as kind of like if you needed to refuel someone, or even like if it landed on the ground, you could like. I'm assuming that was the intent. I can't remember what I was talking about. They have one in Switzerland.
You know what you did.
Alright, so let's enter it. What's your initial impression, Yasmin?
The same as Mr. Sunshine. It reminds me of a fire truck. Like emergency services that genuinely does.
What do you think about it?
I really like that stripe on the side of the cockpit there.
The
I kind
stripe?
of noticed that when you first loaded in.
Yeah.
It looks nice. A little decal.
Fun fact, you can actually get a version of these cockpit that have NASA written on them, which is really cool. I have yet to find them on this playthrough. Because in this game, I'm pretty sure Nova Galactic worked with NASA. Maybe first. We got the Nova Galactic Armory. Which,
if I can.
Hello? Calm down, Andre.
Nova Galactic is just SpaceX.
Not really, because Nova Galactic is very, like... SpaceX
Yeah.
is very, like, kind of flashy. It'd be more like Tayo, whereas Nova Galactic would be more... I don't really know who it would be. Maybe Boeing? Potentially.
Hello.
Yeah, it would actually be Boeing, because Boeing
Virgin.
make a lot of... No, because Nova Galactic literally make everything. Or they made everything. So we got an armory off the bat, which is quite nice. I think this is the first armory we may have seen on this ship. Oh, Binary, look, they have one of the hose clamp pliers. See, we just call them normal pliers in Ireland.
What? Let me. Oh yeah, those are just pliers.
Binary is a resident mechanic. That's why I'm directing all the questions. Yasmin's
That's not a
our...
hose clamp plier.
she's
well, you
our-
could use any pliers as a hose clamp plier.
Yasmin's our theoretical physicist. So Yasmin, could you like briefly tell me what's on screen now?
Piss off.
See, hopefully at some point, no, Matt, they allow us to like properly like modify the interiors, because you can like pick up things and move them around, but they tend to kind of get. That is the world's smallest. Yasmin, is this your like personal stepladder?
Shut up.
We've also got like heaters in space, which I mean you would use heaters, but so we got the docking port there, and then we up to the next
Huddle
level.
up next to the heatsink.
Yep.
You've got something for me?
And this is we have a control station here. Very nice. The crew can do all their work. Got a potted plant. Some of these doors take ages to open for some reason. Oh, we got another living quarters. I like. It's a Nova Galactic 1 and 2x1. We got some chairs. One of the things I like about some of these interiors, and you can tell with Nova Galactic, they really kind of understood the design. So they've kind of got chairs everywhere, because you can imagine, like, well, Yasmin may not, she's not really space fan. Binary, you'll know. In space, if, like, anything was to happen, like, say you lost gravity or anything, you need to make sure it's sitting, or otherwise you'll end up as a red stain on the ceiling. So it's nice they kind of went with that.
Flight assist all of a sudden turns off.
Yeah, it turns off. Yep. And then we've got, is this the, where does this go? Is this the observation? This is the observation deck. Yeah, the observation deck, which is also the science lab, which I really like. I like the red and white. Very nice. Gives me, like, New Monarchy vibes. Oh. That's...
Hell, New Monarchy.
That's intentional. Oh, I like the view. And then we've got, yeah, there's more stuff there. That looks like, yeah, that's things, all right. One of the other cool things about, for instance, New Monarchy, Nova Galactic, is they use this kind of system. So this is like the bed, right? So you have these, like, compartments. But they also kind of use the compartments for other things, which I quite like. So see, they're the same basically thing. They've been repurposed. They're kind of prefabbed, which I feel like it's very nice. We also have a toilet there if you need to, you know, you need to do your business. Then we have an infirmary here. Very nice. We got another one of them compartments. We have one of those things that spin. And you get a nice view of the crane. Yeah, the Nova 2. I love the Nova 2x2. As I mean, Nova just have the best. I really hope at some point, like, either a modder, probably a modder, because I don't think that says they'll do it at this point. But, like, go over, like, Tayo and Stroud Eklund and give them their own interiors. So they're not copying Hopetech and Deimos. So we got
Tayo living quarters just has a samurai sitting somewhere.
Yep.
Some armor and a sword.
That's, I mean, it should, but it doesn't. It's just robs from Hopetech. I really like the exterior of this vessel. Alright, let's take her off, see how she performs. I think it does feel like that. I feel like originally they probably designed Nova Galactic stuff initially, and then they kind of later on were like, okay, we gotta, like, you know, schedule it. They just kind of flipped the color schemes in the Hopetech and the... But it is weird though, because some of the the copycat, like, designs, they don't, like, translate. Like, there's a 3x1 living quarters for Deimos, but there's not one for Stroud, I believe. There's a weapon wise, they're not particles. They're not particles, they're lasers. They've got EM, they've got missiles. Now we're gonna check the they're random ladders. And Nova's the same company that made Johnny 5.
What can I help you
Alright,
with?
so up we go. This
Jimmy Rings approves.
Jimmy Rings. I like these when the kind of the observation deck is the science lab. Very nice. That's yeah, if you want to look at the engine, that's a bit, but yeah. All right, so that was entry number 16. What do you think, Yasmin?
No, I like it. I like the design. I know it's not about interior, but I did like the interior as well.
Nova Galactic gets the job done. What do you think, Binary?
Hmm.
Like I said, like the design of it. I'm not a huge fan of the fake Canadarm, personally, but be helpful and extra, especially if you're, like, crippled or something.
Yeah,
or,
which
trying
I
to push
always
assholes
am.
around and
I
whatnot.
always am.
Broken legs. Insert GIF here.
All right, so let's check number 17. So we're getting close to the end. It's been a fun ride, I will say. I'm glad that, like, the amount of kind of ships we got in. I'm sad that we couldn't do all of them. I do apologize to anyone that put in a ship and didn't either get the time to fix it up, because some people, I left it way too late to be like, yo, can you fix this? And that was my fault, and I do apologize. I'm torn on Tayo, all of the... Yes, that's what I mean. Like, Tayo definitely, like, has some of the nicer interiors, and they fit really well for if you're building an aesthetically ship. But, well, the thing is, the only reason I'm saying, Mike, don't look too heavily at the interiors is because some of them the layout is wrong because of what I did. So I do apologize for that. I feel like it'd be unfair. But just the ones that don't have like have all the digipix, imagine all the interiors perfect. Stay pretty cool. All right, 4 hours. All right, and one thing that I liked about Tayo there is see the beds have little kind of curtains, which is really nice. Or not Tayo, this is Hope Tech. Alright. Down we go. I kinda had intended on like having these all like on a random planet, but the amount of effort would have been pretty tricky. Alright, so this is okay. Okay. So I want to preface by saying while there wasn't technically a height requirement or limit, the creator of this ship, you know what you did. There's now going to be a height limit in the future. I feel like you built this with the intent of making me break my legs. But it is a cool looking ship though.
Some rules are created because of some people. And
yeah,
this is one of those things.
I do like it though, because I clearly like there was intent behind it. You didn't just stack them like you have like the reinforcing stuff. And I like that you made use of the four engines. I really love these Hope Tech landing here. Like it's very stable. Which I feel like it need to be for how tall it is. Can you imagine, like, you're, like, on your way, like, up that ladder and the gravity just kicks in and you just get flung down? So what's the initial impression, by Drake? What are we thinking?
As a typical horizontally challenged Discord mod, I feel like that would be a lot of stairs or ladders.
Fair. What about you, Yasmin?
Same. I think it looks like that spider thing again. From
The spider
Destiny.
thing, yeah,
It's
you're...
bulky. Yeah.
The only sci-fi
On the
game
bottom.
she's played is Star Wars, or is Halo and Destiny.
Star Wars.
Star Wars, yeah. It looks like something that would fit into Star Wars, but then every ship fits in Star Wars. So we have the entryway here. We have a little 1x1. Then we have a living quarters here. Very nice. We got a docking. We're already in space though. Yeah, pretty bad. We got the docking. But where's the ladder? How did I miss? Oh, here we go. All right. Oh dear Lord. All right. Let's put your money in. How many floors will Crimson get to before he breaks his legs? So, first floor here, we have... And the door. We have another living quarters. Oh god, please tell me I didn't forget to build this too. Up here, what do we have up here? Oh, this is the bridge? Okay, perfect. Floor number next. Alright, this is just a 1x1. This is also a 1x1. Oh, no. You know what? We're gonna use the ladder. We're gonna be safe. Alright, I think, can I get off at this level? Okay, is this another 1x1? Okay, another 1x1. Oh. Another 1x1. What is this? Another. Have we hit the top yet? Alright, well I will say, you win for designing an observation deck that allows you to see completely over New Atlantis. Jesus. This is taller than my penthouse.
The crewmates just sitting up here. I was like, I didn't think you'd be up here.
Yep. If you want some private time, this is you're safe up here. This would be like a ship like someone would make in Elite in Space Engineers. What? Hello? What happened? Oh, okay. Yasmin's AFK briefly. I do apologize.
Hello,
All right,
excellent
so-
to see you.
So we have... Yeah, it's nice. Right, so the question is, do you think I can kill myself if I hit the ground? Let me save real quick. We bet. Do you think
Yeah.
No! My fractured limb became worse, though. Okay. right, so which one was the bridge? Oh god.
It's not broken though, at least.
No,
You're
it's
just crippled.
I'm just crippled. Do I walk? Do I walk funny? Do
At
I
least it's
walk?
not like Sea of Thieves, where every time you take a step, it makes a nice crunch.
In Fallout 3 in New Vegas, like if your character's like properly crippled, you will like walk like you're about to fall over. I'm surprised they didn't go with the cripple system from Fallout. Although it'd be kind of annoying
If I
getting
was
shot.
doing those stairs and ladders, I'd probably freaking walk around like I was about to fall over too.
Alright, so what's your initial thought then, Binary, of it? Since Yasmin's not here.
I would cut the entire top half off and stick a treadmill somewhere and we'd be good.
Treadmill. This is the ship like that, like whoever like you show this to like Hope Tech and they're like, we need to develop teleportation. Alright, so let's take her off.
Escaped jet train plotted.
I like it though. Oh, it looks like it's gonna wobble. Imagine it just falls over.
Those landing. Oh.
Oh, we're gonna. It's like you know, like
are working overtime.
you know, like how
Need a
like
pay raise.
bridges have like those like height
Apogee
requirements.
checkpoint.
Like I wonder, do you need like a height
Steady.
requirement for this bad boy? So weapon wise, particles not too bad. All right, let's head to the roof.
Third person camera is not kind to this thing.
No, it is not. It. Oh. I really wish I could turn off the gravity by default, because it'd be like super cool to just like explore this vessel. Oh. We're gonna climb this. Andrea's just like, oh, you better up here. Alright. So the view is nice. Thank you, game, for telling me I'm crippled. Oh, we got it. Look, he's looking on. He's like, oh my god, that guy is a massive ship. Like, yeah, I bet you wish you had our kind of ship.
A little bit of ship envy.
Yep. Alright, we're gonna have to entertain the guests for a minute, till the dead lady comes back. So what's your initial thought, or what's your final thoughts, Spider? Like you're saying, so you'd cut it like a treadmill?
Yeah, I don't need all those them ladders. You know, the observation deck could have been set on top of the cockpit there or something.
This
But
this
that's
would
just
be
me.
like a perfect ship for elevators.
Yeah. Definitely need to turn off gravity every time I want to go up the ladder.
All right, so let's check the next one. Dead lady is here. She's just she's like on mute briefly, but she's watching the ship. So what was that? That was 17 or an 18?
I'm looking forward to 18. I like the initial picture I got to see this one.
Oh, what was 18? I can't remember 18. The there was a video, Caleb. In future, the thing is, the next competition probably won't be for about a month, just because I feel like it takes a bit of prep work, and I feel like the next one we're gonna have to kind of format a little bit better, because this is it was done initially kind of like to showcase just some mini builds, but also just to do a kind of stream at a later date. Alright, so this is... Oh, well, there are chairs that don't work. Let me sit. You can't use mods because I am on console currently. And I feel like even with like these sort of ship competitions, mods would kind of be a bit tedious. Because yeah, if they ever do like release like mod like kind of like more well-known mod packs, I'll probably download them and you guys can use them. But
Kind of like how Fallout does them.
yeah, the Deimos living quarters. I was gonna say that I love the 3x1 Deimos living quarters. I'm just walking into a pole. I really like this. We got some art. Also, if I'm not mistaken, there is a picture of a man behind here. Yes, a man and a woman. Dude looks like what a clone would look like. Reminder. Run daily diagnostic. AC is drafty and some people smell. Please fix. Fair. Okay. So this is. Let's exit. Check this one. Yeah, the Deimos interiors are like a lot nicer. Oh, I remember. Okay, this one I remember. This one. So this is a very nice ship. They've got it looks at the front. It looks like your typical Stroud ship, but it gets like it's got a lot of, what does it say about a mullet party in the back? This has a lot of parting in the back. It's very nice. So there's some pretty heavy merging in the back of this. Because initially when I went to design this, I was like, I asked the original creator. Sorry, I apologize. I asked the original creator if they could like send me pictures and stuff, and they did. But I was impatient, so I like trying to like, if you ever like build Lego by looking at just the box, and I did a decent job before like I looked at how it was meant to be. It was kind of like Mike, the time I tried to make like your merge ship, and I accidentally found a new way to merge. But I do like this. I really like the use of these Hopetech radiators. They kind of give a nice little kind of nice like view. They kind of give you the, what do you call them, Binary, on cars? The not the mufflers. What are they called? The sticking out the front? The scoops? No? Engines?
Like an intake?
Yeah, they look like intakes. They also actually kind of look like, because isn't it Elite Dangerous when you go Super Cruise? It like shows something similar to what they look like.
Yeah, heat sinks.
Yeah, heat sinks.
I mean, I don't think your engine would have an intake. There's not very much air to intake in space.
You never know. There's air in space. You just gotta find it. All right, so we got the.
Yeah.
This is the Deimos living quarters, 3x1. Really nice. It's not used an awful lot on a lot of ships because generally people go for the engineering bridge or the engineering one, but still, it's the job done. And then door here, we have research labs. Very nice. You need it on a research vessel. Creepy. What I would recommend doing is I have a couple of videos on merging. I think in the Discord there's a helpful guide section, and there's the most recent one goes through all of the different merge techniques. There is a new merge technique that was found not too long ago by a couple of us in the Discord, and it's kind of revolutionized like how you can build ships. And I even actually found a new way when I was building one of the, I feel like the next ship. We got another, is there 2 infirmaries? Did I do this arseways again? No, okay, there's 2 infirmaries. That was my bad, I apologize. And then we go...
Can I help?
And just what is on your mind?
Oh, is
at
she
this
actually
moment?
playing darts? No, she's not, no, okay. We have a little 1x1. Then we have another computer room. This is the Deimos one, I think. Yes, the Deimos one. And then we have, that's the bridge over there. We got some rooms out to the side. On the right here, we have a workstation. Very nice. You can get all your repairs and stuff. If you guys are wondering why there's like random windows on the ground, this apparently prevents ladders from appearing, which is quite nice. I did not know that. I don't really worry too much about ladders. As you can see, I just jetpack them, and then if I break my legs. He's like, how do I play this game? And then we've got the science lab here, which is very nice. Another fan that isn't... Find out. And then if we... I actually quite like these as like kind of like aesthetic pieces. And then we have the bridge. By the way, this might be your first time seeing this bridge. This is like one of probably the nicest like kind of bridges in the game. It also has the most crew capacity. It has a crew slot of 5, which is really, really nice. So what's your initial thoughts, Binary?
I think this probably has the nicest interior of anything we've seen so far.
Yeah, it's...
The 3x1 living quarters looks way nicer. It's got a little bar stool going on too. That's always a plus.
It is very nice. Yeah, the Viking is...
My biggest gripe with it is the merging. I'm just too lazy.
Which is fair. It is fair. Like, some people don't like merging, which is fine. I would say people should try it once or twice, though. Because it can be nice. It's more prevalent when you're trying to make smaller ships. which this obviously is a small ship, but they made use of the merging to kind of make more of the structural piece at the back look a bit more pronounced. So we're gonna head up in.
Alright, let's see what's
We also the ship feels very like kind of like a pancake, but flat. That's also good because it's like coming on its belly if need be. Can disperse a lot of heat. Also with those radiators, it could disperse
orbital
away a lot of heat.
insertion completed.
So weapon-wise, we just have a full particle. So I don't actually think I went to the docking or went to the observation poles at the start. So I'm gonna have to go check that out real quick. Is it here? Okay, so I like this observation deck. Very nice. You can see the radiators, and we've got. So, what's your final thoughts, Binary? Binary?
Oh, yeah, probably about the same. I really like the interior.
Okay.
The back kind of loses it for me. I really like the front of it though.
The front, yeah.
Just the mesh in the back doesn't really do it for me.
If you like the front, I've got an entire ship. Oh, my mic just fell over. I've got an entire ship line designed for you. Yasmin said she just messaged me because she's not on mic. She kind of agrees with it. She likes it obviously because the color scheme. The thing is, stuff on the floor like that's just down to the habitats. The designers can't really kind of choose that sort of stuff. All right, then finally we have the last one on the list, number 19. Are you back?
I'm back.
All right, nice. Okay. So this is the last ship. Now, I'm gonna... Spoiler, right? This one is probably the one that's going to win it for me. It was a last-minute entry. Came in. Now, the person who made it is in chat. I don't know if you were here initially when I said, but don't let anyone know that it is your ship because we're trying to keep it anonymous. But this... I really like this ship. Now, that's... You guys may dislike it, obviously, because, you know... But it'll be interesting to see. Once we do this ship, we will then, each of us will kind of choose which ship we want and we'll remove it and then the voting will start. Alright, so let's sleep. Boom. So it's been really cool though, having everybody here kind of like putting some ships forward and just kind of having some fun with it. We'll definitely be doing this again in the future. Might have to like switch around the guests at some point just because it's kind of late for like the Europeans. Might have to get the other Aussie in, get Flippy, or the Aussie. All right, so let's exit. All right, so this is the final ship on our list. So I think it looks really cool. I don't know if the original intention was to, like, it was meant to look like the Ornithopter from Dune or that style, but it definitely kind of, it gives those vibes, and I really like it. It kind of like, it just, I don't know, I think it's just really cool. The mix with the legs kind of make it look very like, kind of like, make it look very bug-like. Let me give you guys a better view of those, like, those wings kind of. Obviously they're extended in, but like I would imagine like when it was in flying motion, it would like, these would kind of stick out a little bit. I think it looks really, really nice. What's your initial take, Binary? What do you think? Hello? Binary? Yasmin, what do you think? Binary's on mute.
I love
Sorry,
it.
my.
Oh wait, no, okay.
Oh my
Oh, good.
Like creatively.
I'm sitting there like. Anyways, I really like the back end of it. It looks really nice. It'd be cool if that top piece is like. I imagine it'd be cool if they like fold out.
Yeah,
Obviously
that's
don't,
they
because
don't,
it's
but
just the
that's
game.
kind of the design.
But-
Yeah. What do you think, Yasmin?
My mute button disappeared, so I apologize.
It's all good.
No, like creatively, it's really good.
Yeah, like this is.
Like the wings at the back. It looks like a fly.
It does. It is. See, you haven't seen Dune, have you, Yasmin?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, you have Dune.
Just
Okay.
like it.
It looks like the. I don't know. That's what I mean. I don't know if like the designer initially meant it to be like an ornithopter, but it looks very cool. I'm gonna check the interior.
I also really like the TO cockpits. They look smooth.
Yeah, the tiles do look very nice. We've got the science lab here. Very nice. We got the chair off Craigslist. That's been definitely used. Let's. I mean, if we go up. So despite this ship being quite like simple in like how it like looks, it was actually quite tricky to build. I had to kind of hit up
Yeah, what is
the
it?
creator a few times. We've got the 3x1. I love the
Eager to
3x1.
help,
Very
If
nice.
I can.
Yeah, the new Dune movie. I think they're also in the old Dune movie, and ornithopters are like they're like a thing. I know that they're not just unique to Dune, but I like them.
They're in Magic the Gathering.
Are they actually?
Yeah, they're a zero cost card. They're a lot of people use them.
They're like the helicopter things that fly. They basically look like dragonflies.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. All right, and we've got a
like
dartboard.
a vehicle creature thing.
Yes.
They look very cool. And it makes sense because I'm pretty sure dragonflies are the... I want to say they're the most efficient predator in the world, like, of all of animals and insects. They're very agile, those 4 sets of wings.
They're very tough.
Yeah, very, very. All right, so there's the... We get the
I
pad
had one hit my windshield. It made a very loud noise.
Really? All right, so let's take her off. I just imagine, like, the wings start fluttering like it do.
Lifting off now.
I feel like it's a good use of those marks here, though. It just kind of has and also, even when it's... You notice that when it's in motion, like, the bottom of the kind of thing is very, like, kind of curved. It looks like it would be really good at, like, it would be good at kind of dispersing,
Achieving
like,
orbit now.
heat and stuff like that. Weapon-wise, we've got ballistic, we've got missiles, we've got EMPs. As an exploration vessel, like I was saying before, like, we're not judging obviously on the weapons, but I probably would go more for energy-based weapons, unless that's kind of your style. Like, obviously in the Starfield universe, we don't really know the aesthetic or the full extent of, like, whether you can manufacture those, like, ammunitions on the fly. I don't know if it's, like, Subnautica
Don't
or...
throw beam lasers on a sidewinder.
Yeah.
Take credit for your
Really,
thoughts,
beam lasers are
as they
perfect.
say.
So we have the view here at the... Oh,
So
there's...
the power capacitor can't do it.
There's a... The new Dune is quite good. Now, the thing is, it's probably not as good as the original, like, movies and book and stuff. I have yet to read the books, but I love sci-fi stuff, so... Alright, so that is it. So that's pretty much it. So, real quick, we're going to, sorry. Whoa. What's the final opinion? Yasmin, what's your final opinion of this vessel?
Same as before, just creatively. It's really good.
Like it is. It's definitely kind of like it's a different take.
Yeah, it is.
And I think they did a really good job of it. That's not to say all of these ships like that have been featured have been all very, very cool. It's nice to kind of see the differential. I do have to read the book. I have the book, I just never read it. What do you think, Binary?
I really like how they put the wings on top. It also kind of helps cover. I don't like a lot of the habs on top, so it looks really nice on just to smooth everything out.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah, fair. And then I just really like the uniqueness, and I like the kind of even the color scheme. I like the white color scheme. It kind of exudes the fact that these are meant to be like a different part of the vehicle. They're not meant to be its own thing. So with that being said, TJ has already casted his vote. Let me just really quickly pull up the Discord. You guys can't see this because I don't have that set up currently. So on the voting section. So Binary, TJ voted, what was TJ's vote? Was number
You said you
2.
voted for number 2.
Number 2. So number 2 is going to go through. Binary, which one are you going to be voting for?
My personal pick's got to be 14.
14?
Just that cockpit is phenomenal.
14. Okay, so number 14. Okay, and I personally am going to have to give it to entry 19 because I think 19, I think it just looks very cool. It's very different. And Yasmin, which one are you voting for?
I'm gonna go for number 3. I
Okay.
like the whole subfill.
Okay, nice. So those ones are through. So Binary, if you want to remove them from the voting.
Already done.
Nice, nice. So what was it? Just to confirm, 3, 19,
2 and
2, and 14. Okay, so if you want to get the poll up, Binary, real quick, while we're...
get sent out here.
And I'll just chat to... So just brief, just going off at chat. Obviously, the voting is going to be taking place in the Discord, but what's your guys' kind of personal pick of the night so far? Which ones are you kind of a fan of? I'll tag you directly. Michael, you like 14? Is that So just the FYI, the ones that we have voted, they're not going to be in the voting list. They've already went through. 14 was pretty cool.
You wanna DM me the Discord names of everyone who went through, by the way, Krim, so I can give them a roll?
Yeah, I will do that
Cool.
later, just because I'll have to. Don't worry, like too much. You'll get to see a picture of them in the Discord when we do like make that. I'm just trying to the helpful guide. So how's it coming, Binary? How's the voting? Oh, wait. So
I gotta manually put all these things in, so it'll be a bit here.
yeah, if you haven't watched the full live, I'd probably, once we do it, I'd probably go back and skip through it. Just like I was saying though, so the voting is going to take place in the Discord. If you're not on the Discord, there's multiple links throughout the chat. Just go back. You can also click on my profile on YouTube. The video is going to stay. The voting is going to go live in a bit, and then it's going to stay up for 24 hours. So we're going to close the voting 24 hours. So basically this time tomorrow. And then we've already chosen like 4 winners. So the 5th winner is going to be the fan chosen one. And if there's a draw, we'll probably figure something out. And yeah, so
Duel to the death.
yeah, pretty much. We'll put them both in a like an area. The first person to break their legs. I will say.
Honorable mention. I would have said entry 9 was really close. I like the offset observation deck.
Entry 9. Yeah, I feel if we're going like honorable mention, I feel like all of them were really, really nice, but I feel like there was 2 for me, like aside from that one, I think looked really nice, and obviously I'm going off of ones that like nobody else has voted. I think entry 13 and see, I'm confused now which ones were pulled. Which one was 14? 14 was pulled. Was it you that picked 14, Binary?
Yeah, I really like that observation deck. Just that cockpit, I think, is the best choice for an exploration vessel.
Yeah, no, it did. 12. 12's picture doesn't do it justice, but 12 and 13 I think are really, really cool. The ship is to study. So how goes it, Binary?
Half the pull setup.
All right, half of it. Nice. So yeah, so the next one will probably be this time next month. We'll do it, and we'll be a little bit more like specific on the rules so that everybody will have a bit of time. We'll probably give it like maybe 2 weeks to get like. Oh, actually no, because if we get 2 weeks, there'll probably be like 30 ships. Put it this way, if Bethesda do come out with the mod menu by that point, the vote is going to be in a Discord. There's going to be a poll, and you basically just pick the entry that you like. Now, keep in mind that there initially was 19 entries, but some of the entries will be removed because they've already gone through, so make sure to read carefully. And only vote in one of the polls, because there's going to be 2, because Discord can only do like a number 10 at a time. So only cast your vote once. Binary can see which votes you cast afterwards. And if somebody voted twice accidentally, we're only going to be able to take the first one. So we've got the poll up so far. So just to confirm, that's the first one. So just to confirm, Binary, people are able to vote by basically clicking on one of the numbers at the bottom. They're going to react.
Yeah, and they're labeled.
Yeah. So you'll basically react, basically. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. And just read it thoroughly. Do apologize. Discord is a bit sketchy with this sort of stuff.
I can look into another bot it if we do this again, make it a little more streamlined. This is just our base bot that we've got in the server already.
Yeah, this bot's been around since like the Destiny days. He still is some like. Where's the second half of the poll binary?
I'm working on it. I've got to manually enter everything.
Fair. Just making sure.
Oh, now?
But yeah, did everybody so are winners all equal, or is there a semi-final? No, the winners are all going to be equal. Like, it's just they're all going to get like a little tag, and we're going to work on getting their ships as emotes for the Discord. So I'll probably have to go back and take some screenshots of some of them, because I know some of them I didn't do full justice. Let me see.
And I'm gonna give all the winners a roll, give you a little trophy next to your name.
Oh yeah, they also
Cool.
what's gonna happen is, so once the voting has like finished, I will open another channel. There's gonna be another channel, and all of the people who have entered are going to be able to basically post the pictures of their ships and like give a little brief. The one thing I will say, and I'll kind of like have it in the top, but when you do link your ship, if possible, if you could try and link the pictures in the layout of how I usually build my ships with the kind of the layer system, like level 1, 2, 3, just to make it a little bit easier. But we'll worry about that once the voting happens. Everyone will definitely be able to kind of get their corrections and stuff. So is the voting? I think the voting, is it all done, Binary?
Yeah, I just gotta let them all into the server.
Okay, so yeah, so the voting is going to go live now in a second. You guys can, if you want to head to the voting section, and remember, only vote once. And I think that's pretty much it. Does anyone want to say anything in chat? Or actually, before I was saying, I just want to thank TJ for coming. He didn't get to make it because he's a dad these days, and his old age is getting to him. But I also want to thank Yasmin, my girlfriend, and Binary. Both Yasmin and Binary have been instrumental in this channel. Binary has been kind of toiling away at the Discord. And a lot of my more cooler looking thumbnails have been designed by Yasmin. And also, she was the one who came up with this idea originally. So I just want to very grateful to them, and also I'm grateful to all of you guys. The Discord has been like amazing. Like we've surpassed like 50 members, which is kind of insane. It's just amazing to kind of have like, you know, like just a place where you can all chill. Like I like to open the Discord like every day and like see people just chatting about random stuff. But yeah, I think let us know, Binary, when the floodgates have opened.
Floodgates should be open.
All right, floodgates are open. You guys can vote. Remember, only vote once, and make sure to read it, the layout correctly.
You can unreact too if you click a wrong button. It's not like be all end all.
Yeah, just don't vote in both of the polls, please, because it'll make the job a little bit more difficult. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So, thanks everybody for coming out. Thanks to as Michael said, thanks everybody for contributing. The ships were amazing, and again, I do apologize to the people that like got ships in, but they couldn't get them done properly. That's kind of my fault. I do apologize with the kind of the requirements. But yeah, hope you guys have a good day. We're gonna end this now, and I'm gonna go chill. I need to sort out some more pictures for the ships. But yeah, talk to you guys later. Bye. Do you guys want to say bye?
Bye.
Alright, I'll be around.
Oh, bye. Well,
I'm always lurking.
He's always lurking.